of Sin, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition.
Hi.
Wait, I can see you. I'll put it over there and I can see. Wait.
Wait.
You missed the
I'm
dance
a
party.
Yeah, we need to do that again. There was like this dance party. There was the sprinkler, there was the pepper grinder.
Shopping cart, and everything, and everyone missed it.
Sprinkler.
This is session 33, is it
Correct.
This is session 33 of the Mote of Sin and Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition. My name is Stu, and I'm the GM, and to my left...
I am Jessie. I play Esmeralda the Brujah.
I'm Stork, and I play Albert the Gangrel.
I am Mac, and I am playing Asa, who is also a gangrel.
And I am Kimmy, and I am playing Layla Boucheron, who is a follower of Set, who's posing as a Toreador.
4, 5. Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Everybody knows that already. Like,
I didn't
okay.
know that. Let's just
Oh.
stake her now.
Well, everyone on the forum knows that.
Well, every single time I'm like, who's a Toreador?
Right.
It's like been every session since then.
You could have been a Ventru.
She's been telegraphing it.
I don't.
You should have just left it open, just who is a vampire.
Well, if anybody's seen the stream, like when you hit exclamation Mote of Sin, all the character info comes up, and that's one of the things that pops up.
Is that your Setite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not our fault.
No. That you don't watch our show? No.
You told me
Sorry.
explicitly not to pay attention to the stream and be in the moment.
I figured that it would mess up the audio if I had Twitch going on my phone.
No, I
listening
meant
to
later.
It as we.
I guess I'm the only one who's like vain enough to watch later. I'm like,
Actually, I do too, but I try not to admit.
I will run into... Well,
That's right, Chad. I read everything you fucking write.
I'm going to... let's pause for a second. I forgot to reset the router.
oh, good.
Woo!
Oh, I'm
Bye.
I just turned my Wi-Fi off. Oh, well, all right.
I think, yeah.
Let me go take care of that real quick.
We'll be right back.
I'm going to keep recording.
Okay.
But so what you say is going to be on the podcast.
Wait.
Okay. So this is a bad time to say that I'm just like way into Satan.
No, because Satan is awesome.
It's never a bad time.
Satan!
I mean, maybe church. But even then, they'll have something to do. They'll want to save your soul. It'll be great. Watch
Depends
these guys
on what
storm
church you
around.
go
This house,
to.
So
you can hear
hard.
everything we're saying.
It depends on what church you go
can the
to.
chat
What if
hear
you're
everything
going to
we're
the
saying?
Church of
Totally can hear
Satan?
what we're saying.
Oh, hey.
About what it is I'm looking
You're
at.
probably on some sort
There
of
we
like
go,
minor
and
watch
we're
list.
back, and they can hear us again. Hi.
Hi! We weren't talking about Satan.
We weren't talking about Stork being on the government watch list.
No.
We weren't talking about any of those things, or in tandem, any combination thereof. Hi, how are you? What's up?
Fine.
How's
Hello,
the family?
We're all fine here.
Hello, chat. We missed
How are
How are
you?
you?
How's the family? How's it
Everybody.
going out there, guys?
Everybody, say how you are. Detail
Yeah.
what you did today, what you ate today,
Yeah. All the details. Where you live, what your credit card number is.
social security number.
It is.
Give us all of those
So
details.
the chat can see us again, right? And I think everyone will. 'Cause we have a
That was very loud.
surprise.
We have a surprise.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, oh, Satan.
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry.
Oh, is that for us?
It's a chocolate coffin.
I'm just going to say writing on a cake is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I practiced on the napkin first, and I was super good at it. And then
Something
yeah.
changed all
I
of a sudden.
blame the Stu's rough cake.
Okay, I usually don't ice cakes.
Oh.
I just make it and eat it.
This is like
Well,
you
it
guys did
looks
this
delicious.
together. Oh, it's really nice of you.
You guys are awesome.
Really
So we
cool.
should probably hold it up and show people like what we're talking about.
I'm not. That sounds dangerous to pick up.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
it
pretty
will
solid.
slide right
All
off.
So
Yeah.
hold both
Hold it,
sides.
yes.
You want to bring it over here and put it on the jeans?
Oh, it's got handles on this side.
Yeah, it's got handles, yeah.
Ah!
A giant
It's a
coffin,
coffin.
cake.
Puckles, mind you.
And it says Happy Unbirthday Stork and Mac because it needs to be translated.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's better than I would have done.
Pink
Yeah.
vampires.
It's good
Well, and
cake.
technically, our birthday is tomorrow because
Yeah.
we found out it was happenstance that we have the same birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
I was bored at work and I was IMDbing all my friends.
Yeah,
Because you
which
had
is
mentioned something that you had done, some
watch
photo
list
shoots, and I'm like,
short.
oh, so I just
Watch
That's the thing
list.
people do in LA.
They put themselves on IMDb or they
No,
IMDb
they
their
check
friends.
up their friends on IMDb.
Oh, yeah.
So you got yourself on watch list, and then you're looking at potential victims. This
Yeah.
is not good.
So what kind of cake is it, Sue?
It's red velvet cake with it's got the cream cheese frosting in the center because it's 2 layers.
I'm
And
so
then-
excited.
and then
Kiss yourself?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
thank you guys.
And I used chocolate for the outside because what I was trying to do is make it black. and I put
Everybody's teeth would be black for the rest of the.
I had to take a shower to get the black stain of the food coloring off my hands.
Fabulous.
And there's like 50 drops in the stuff, and it never turned black. It got darker,
Right.
but I'm very interested to see what it does to people's mouths.
I have to take my teeth out if I'm going to eat this, because otherwise they'll be stained irreparably.
Yes.
Or you could just not eat the frosting part. You'll just eat the rest of it.
What? Why would you do that?
Provide
What's wrong with you?
alternatives to her taking out
Right?
werewolf
Who
teeth.
does that?
I eat the frosting straight out of the can.
Right.
But I
That's
was
what I'm
trying to
Oh,
be
yeah.
helpful with the teeth situation.
Her expression was, it looked
Got
like
it.
terror, like, oh my God, you're insane. I'm
Suppose you eat the
I knew you were going down the rabbit hole, but I have to have an intervention now.
Do you eat the bottom of the muffin and throw the top away?
No, you pull the bottom off and then you put it on top, so then you have a sandwich.
That's too much fucking work.
Sorry.
You cram as much of the muffin as you can into your face in one go.
That's true. Yeah.
I love how we were talking about like Satan, and it was the frosting that was the thing
Yeah,
that
really
shocked
gets
you
people
and real
going.
got you. Like,
Yeah, because Satan is awesome.
All right,
I'm sure
All
Satan
right.
invented frosting.
shall we? We're back streaming, right?
Well, we should. Yeah, we
Yeah,
are. But we
I
should.
think
We should cut the
so.
cake, maybe.
Do we want to
Okay.
cut the cake first,
Well,
or do we want to recap?
you want to do the recap while the cake is being cut? Should we do
Sure,
that?
and then I can awkwardly take out my teeth on stream, which I have avoided to this point. Although I'm sure people are curious because people always have questions about how these teeth actually work.
Yes,
Because they're
absolutely.
not glued in.
They're not like my dad's teeth, and the
No.
whole thing comes out.
No,
one
they're
big
not
thing.
a denture.
Gums and
No, I
all.
don't really want any cake anymore. Thank you for that.
Yeah, more for me.
So, Stork, why don't you cut the cake
All right.
while
right.
Mac is doing the recap, provided generously by the.
Oh, should we sing Happy Birthday?
Sure.
Oh,
No, that's all right.
no.
they don't want it.
Oh,
Yeah, let's sing Happy Birthday.
Slide that hole.
Stork has to do the bass line though, so you have to sing
I'll sing
yourself.
it. I'm fine.
Wait, he doesn't get to
sing
sing
it.
happy birthday to himself.
No.
Unless
Well,
I
he's singing to you. and
Okay,
you're
and
singing
vice
to
versa.
him.
All right,
Say-
fine.
So look each other deep in the eye.
Yes.
Creepy.
All right, pick a keys too.
You
We're
pick a
eye
key.
twins.
You pick
I'm
a key.
not-
You're lead. Pick a key.
Oh,
You want the end with all the frosting?
Yes.
You want more?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mac and Stork and Stork. Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
Jesus, everybody. Good.
hell.
Okay.
I can always have more cake. So. Hold on, let me get into Sam mode.
Yeah, I went a little overboard. That is 2 of the 3 cakes that I baked, put on top of each other, and the amount of extra cake I had was astronomical
yeah.
because it was a rectangle, and all of the pieces I cut off.
It's also stuck to the.
I'm like, hey Zachary, eat this.
Uh-oh.
Well, Stork and I are birthday
Daddy, I can't
twins.
Does somebody
Sam and
care what
I
it looks
are often confused for each other. So let me get into Sam mode to do this.
All right.
So I'm going to put the tiara on my head and imagine that I am thinking about all of the glorious outfits that I can make. And now I have to read her handwriting from photos
It's stuck.
on the internet.
I love it.
Okay.
All right.
You can give it to Stu.
No, I already gave one to Stu.
All
I'll
right.
take that one.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it's stuck
I mean,
to the. I'll try to make this one a little
Do
bit
you
better.
guys want to recap or not?
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Cutting cake.
All right. Paul Morphy daytimed in the bunker. Asa got up and visited Arson to tell him the deal is still on, maybe keep a low profile. The brewery is starting to produce beer, but it's not open quite yet. Riley called Rocco Cohen to ask him about gnomes. He says that he has advised Adrian there's something on the island that they wanted to be near. Not sure what it was. Gnomes are underground dwelling. They live in warrens. I thought it said warmer. Warrens. Friendly-ish and guard their secrets jealously. Albert shows up late, several days late. Riley brings him up to speed and the changes to the administration. He wants to work on finding Asa's sire, so Riley sends him to, I think that's the library. Lols. Riley gets a text from Georgina regarding Albert's blood hunt. On the phone, she asks if Albert... Next page. Why aren't you giving me the next page? Albert would grant Miroslav a minor boon to make it go away. Riley says she'll talk to him. Meanwhile, Layla poked around the Fey wall. She heads back to the Vanguard to find Paul Morphy and chat about cell phones and their evils. She sees a newscast on the security cam about a bubonic plague outbreak in OC. Paul Morphy says Miroslav might have the Mote take care of the Sabbat. Oh, good. Layla tells Riley the box was talking about bubonic plague and relays Paul Morphy's comment. Riley chats her up about the lack of love for technology. Layla suggests that she might carry a pager and then takes her leave. Riley calls Teresa something that is a name, Barnes, to ask her to look into Asa's case as a favor. She agrees. Paul comes back and seems something about the plague outbreak, probably bad stuff. Yes, it was totally verklempt, starting with a P, though. He recalls something vague about kindred and the plague. He takes his leave to go speak to Miroslav. The news reports that there are 15 cases at one hospital and 9 in another. Layla comments that she is glad... No, don't shrink that thing, stupid thing. Comments that she is glad she wasn't around for the plague, less than 600 years old. Asa sees the news while at the bar with the werewolves. She heads back to the Vanguard. Layla offers to go to the mainland to look into the plague. Asa asks Riley if she's heard and if vampires can contract the plague. Riley says mostly not, but not 100% sure because of Paul Morphy's comment. Asa is pretty weirded out and also concerned for her furry werewolf buddies. Riley makes some furtive suggestions about flea treatments. It's very awkward, and everyone, for everyone. LOL.
Can't believe
it actually says LOL on here.
Yeah.
Asa has great suggestion of quarantining the island, because Asa sometimes has good ideas.
Yeah, she does.
Riley calls Teresa Parn to suggest stopping the ferry. She agrees to speak to the mayor. Paul Morphy stops Layla at the ferry. There's a kindred from OC that has come down with a disease. Georgina Bruno is administering to him. Riley tells Layla to stay. Riley relays the info to Asa, who is very concerned about her flea invested tail. It's not infested, but I guess that there might be fleas potentially on it.
Possible infestation?
I think so, maybe.
If there were ever one flea in your tail,
Right,
Riley
exactly.
would consider that an infestation.
Probably. Layla shows back up and suggests having someone chat up the rats on the island. Riley calls Carmen to ask her if she can talk to the rats. No, it's really not dangerous, really. Asa borrows a motorcycle to go warn the werewolves. They are hauling in front line and give her some. She tells them about her tale and that the kindred can get sick. Riley looks through the ledger for boons at the time of Asa's embrace. A couple of cases have been reported at the Pleasure Harbor Hospital. Oh, good. Albert shows up with a lot of theories about where the plague has come from and has some info for Asa. Layla chides him for being for his rude behavior. Layla agrees with the theory of germ warfare. Riley asks Paul Morphy for an update on the sick kindred. He describes the symptoms as insatiable thirst first, and then difficulty walking. She asks him for suggestions about closing the island. She texts somebody, Teresa, to suggest a health advisory for OC travelers since LA seems okay for now. Albert gives Asa an update on his library findings. It goes super well. He leaves to feed. Riley tells Asa fleas may not be as much of an issue. She's not convinced. Still pretty alarmed. Also not forthcoming with the information Albert gave her. She wants a do not disturb sign. Riley doesn't have one, but says you can have one, you can make one. Lols. Layla goes to the hospital to visit the quarantine area. She eavesdrops on the doctors, and there are 4 cases of plague. They were all in the Pleasure Harbor area within the 48 hours. 2 tourists, 1 from the OC. She sees bite marks on one of them, a local. They say that it has similarities to leprosy, responding to antibiotics, but slightly resistant. She hears one of the family members talking about their relative being attacked. Layla goes to talk to Paul Morphy about the plague and express her concern about Albert. Albert chats up a bartender at Sangre Caliente, then noms on a tourist. Danger zone. No, go away. Next page. Nope, stop, internet. Last page. Layla tells Riley what she found at the hospital. Riley talks to her about vamp symptoms. Also talks to... Yep, I don't know. To tell the island about the symptoms and what to look for.
Oh, okay, that was you. I thought he maybe cooked it into the cake.
No, it came off of this.
Oh, okay.
Cutting it.
I
It stuck to it.
No worries.
I have no idea what that name is, so whatever. Those are the recaps, as read very awkwardly.
Yay!
Excellent.
Where did we leave off, though?
So we found out that the vampires could contract this disease. That's kind of the biggest
I just
thing.
don't remember exactly where we were when we left off. But
We weren't. We kind of mulled around. Like, I'd just reported the information about the plague and, like, the stuff I'd overheard in the hospital. I don't think...
So we're all basically in Riley's office?
I think so.
gotta
I was
awkwardly
there.
take out
I know
things.
you'd walked out. You gotten annoyed when I was there, and you'd walked out.
Oh, that's right.
And then I'd gone downstairs to talk to you and given you some sort of information.
Now it's only one side.
Yeah. And you'd been like, okay, fine, go away. She can tell me. And then Riley gave you the information that she knew. And then I think that's...
Yeah, it was a lot of sharing of information.
Uh-huh.
This cake is delicious, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It's amazing.
I'll just put my teeth over here like an old person.
An old person with fangs.
That's me.
Yeah.
When I do
You're
have
not
to
an
get
old
dentures as an old lady, I'm going to request vampire
Totally.
Do it.
Absolutely. Like, why would you not?
I'm going with the bling grill. Like diamonds and gold and stuff.
I want the Jaws teeth.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, do that.
Was that Moonraker? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just going to aim to not have dentures. Like, that's my goal.
That's totally $1 million idea.
That's the
Making
hope.
custom dentures
One
for all the
of
people.
us. One.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, this is
It's
really
way too
good.
maintenance.
in another 20 years, like nerd culture dentures will totally be a thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
They're already a thing. Like, it's a thing.
We should, like, hop
No,
in front
actual
of that market.
dentures. Like,
Oh, like dentures.
You know,
Yeah.
from too many gummy bears and junk food, and their teeth fall out, so then
Right,
they're
and
going to
Mountain
need
Dew.
But then they're going to have nice... They already have nice replacement teeth. Why would you get dentures
because
when you
they're
can just get nice
nerds. You want
don't you want the
replacement teeth?
You don't want the.
You
like,
can get that anyway.
We're not going to
They're
have
right
any money.
there.
We're millennials. We're not going to have any money.
Right?
To get nice big teeth.
Yeah, but I don't think your teeth are going to rot out as easily with avocado toast.
That's true.
I'll just get a hologram teeth.
All right.
So it'll look right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want
Alright, we should
clear.
probably- Yeah.
For all
Okay.
the 3D printed food.
So I'm going to say it's the next evening, and then you all settled it in. So your blood, please.
Okay. So I haven't gotten my blood out.
But I need my blood.
With the blood.
The blood. And where are we saying our fearless leader is?
Oversleeping.
Conference calls.
Okay.
She's on conference calls with Miroslav.
Okay.
We'll assume.
She doesn't leave bed for less than $10,000 a day. She's
What?
in bed.
She also doesn't like people handing her things.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have when you wake. In the last session, there had been one or two cases on the island, correct? Okay.
No, there've been quite a few. There've been 4 cases on
4
the
cases.
island.
Okay.
One had been bitten by a vampire, which we don't know if that was the cause of his or whether he may have contaminated a vampire.
Well,
Like, he already had it.
at least one.
Yeah.
One
that I saw for sure.
Right.
Like-
That's right. You went and looked. That's right.
Yeah, because he had like the bite marks in his neck. So it was like, oh, there's definitely one. We're afraid there might be more.
Because there was a local that was in the hospital with the symptoms.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. The local authorities have sort of been able to keep this kind of on the down low. It's hit a little bit in the news, but not. It hasn't like blown up because Amity Island.
Right.
Don't be the Jaws mayor.
I know, right?
What Anyone?
God, I
Anything in
love cake.
particular?
I know, right? So good.
It came out pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything in particular anyone wants to handle upon waking?
Actually, I think I came back to the Vanguard. Because I had been hanging out with the werewolves, but I think I came back. I think I bunked down for the night
Okay.
at the Vanguard.
I'm going to see what I can do to find Robert. It's been
Okay.
a while since we've seen
All right.
Robert.
Yeah, I was wondering about him the other day.
Yeah, I have this list of things that I need to do, but now that we're not being attacked from all sides, I'm trying to follow up on all this stuff.
Right.
Oh, since we had some updates on rules of ghouling and stuff, since I had drinking from one of Robert's security guys, I think Robert's super awesome.
Yeah, we
With
had
the
kind of.
updates, is that still the case?
Yeah. It's probably worn off by now.
Okay.
If it, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea that if you drink blood from someone else's ghoul, you get a little bit attached to the person that ghouled
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
If that, it's an interesting idea, and it stops poaching.
You're the GM.
The
You control the horizontal and the vertical.
Riley gets a call, like very early, from the prince's office court, and she is going to go and have a meeting with him because he likes to meet in person. He doesn't like electronics. However, they're going to meet in the ocean. Like he's going to come in on a boat. She's going to take her submarine, and they'll basically, have their
Now
meeting.
kiss.
Wasn't she keeping the submarine quiet? Wasn't she keeping the submarine secret?
Well, yeah, but she can say, "I have to go meet with Miroslav and not tell any of you what she's going to do." But she,
No, I think she didn't want Miroslav to know about the.
that I don't know.
He could have sent a helicopter
She can take
for
a
her or
boat.
something.
Like, there's probably
She
a
could
boat
just take a
around.
boat.
Yeah,
She
she
could
can
take a boat, yeah.
Just I don't want to if she's trying to keep that quiet, I don't want to blow that for her narrative.
Yeah, that is kind of her safe house.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So she's going to go meet him in the middle of the water. Who would she put in charge? Where she's going. Probably, huh? Are you sheriff now? You're sheriff. Yeah, she'd probably put you in charge.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gross.
There's sheriff in town.
Gross.
All right, listen.
Knowing your character, you would go and get that at a novelty shop and actually be carrying that around.
Absolutely.
I'm going to make a 007 reference here, so it's Sheriff Bruja T. Justice.
Which I don't.
That was
Remember that one.
slow clap. It really does. It was the Southern
Don't
Sheriff from
even give him
Live and
that.
Let Die. Which said, "What are you, boy? Some kind of doomsday machine?" Is it? Well, sir, he's actually a secret agent. A secret agent? On whose side? I mean, just very funny.
Wow.
Is that the first? What's
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore. Okay. I have to watch it.
It's the one that takes place in Louisiana and voodoo and all of that.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So if ever there was an episode where the island's going to get blown up, it's this one.
Yeah, right?
We've said that before.
It might actually sink. It may not actually get blown up.
I'm gonna make
Like the Titanic
some
breaks in
calls.
half.
Okay. All right. Who would you like
I'm
to make
figuring
calls
my
to?
character is probably fine with dial phone, which they probably still have at the hotel somewhere. Not like the rotary, but just like a regular phone that you can dial.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, in the rooms.
Yeah. So
How long were you in torpor? I mean, is that a character? You were at like...
I was in torpor.
Oh, okay.
I just am not good at technology. I'm old enough that it's like the
Newfangled.
smartphone's very glowy and the things change and it's very confusing. And then there's no buttons on it, and then there's buttons, and then there's video things. It's very... So I like a phone that I can just it's plugged into the wall. I know how it works. No, I don't really know how it works, but at least I know there's a thing it can go through because there's a wire. And I have my little...
It's connected to a tube that goes somewhere.
And obviously that is how that works. And I have my
series
little...
of
The tubes. That's exactly what I was going to say.
I have like a little flip book with my addresses and phone
A
numbers. and stuff.
Rolodex.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Probably a little smaller. I don't have a character for this yet, but somebody on the mainland who I could, or it doesn't even have to be on the mainland. It can somebody that I know from my past who would know about vampire hunters.
Know about vampire hunters.
So I could even be making like an international call because I could be calling back to the old world.
Okay. Is it possible that maybe you know Balanos Vasilopoulos, who is the Bruja Primogen?
Sure.
Okay. He's definitely from the old world.
Yeah.
With a name like that.
I may not like. Yeah, I probably would know him. I don't know. I probably know most of them, to be honest.
Right. Or at least know of them.
Yes, or at least we'd be acquainted with each other's reputations.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to call him. I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Balanos Vasilopoulos.
Bass.
And he's the
He's the Bruja Primogen.
Bruja. All right. So, ring, ring, calling him.
Mr. Vasilopoulos' office.
Yes. This is Leila Boutros. I am in the service of Lord Riley out on the Mote of Sin. And I was hoping to speak with Mr. Ballyhos. He knows me from many years ago.
Let me see if he's available.
Thank you. I guess I'm probably...
By the way, I just remember Bruja T. Justice is actually Buford T. Justice from Smoking the Bandit. Anyway, carry on.
Right.
Just before the chat room is busy correcting, I'm sure.
Leila.
Ballyhos. It's good to speak with you.
Balanos.
Sorry.
Balanos.
Oh, I wrote it with the thing. It looked like an H.
Ballyhoo.
Balanos. Good to speak with you. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Yes, of course.
I wanted to speak with you because you have a lot of knowledge about the vampire hunters. And I was hoping you could give me some information. In our long years, we've seen what in the modern times they are now calling the germ warfare. And I am concerned because I've heard rumors that there have been recent activity in this region with vampire hunters. And I'm wondering if this may be a way of them attacking us.
It is possible. I don't know if they are so organized to be able to come up with such thing.
I don't know. I mean, it would only take one of them.
Possibly.
The reason I'm thinking this is, well, until a few days ago, I was under the impression the bubonic plague killed everything, because, well, that's what it's done in the past. But I visited one of their hospitals, and it seems that they can now cure this. So while it may be very dangerous to the vampires, it seems like even if the humans do fall ill, they are able to fix them. So it is not so dangerous for the humans as I thought it would be originally.
I do not think it will be dangerous to the humans unless they're overwhelmed with the sick.
Yes.
But yes, I think your assumption is correct.
So if they were looking to harm the kindred and not the humans, then this may be an effective weapon.
Yes, it may. It also will make it, if it continues to spread, it will make it unlikely that people, that the kindred will be so willing to feed, which will cause problems of its own.
Right. Well, do you think that, this is the end of the planned part of the conversation. Let me think for a minute. Do you think it would be possible to maybe make a map of where the cases first started, so we may be able to start tracking where it came from? I know the humans have started working on that a bit. There was one I saw on the news, but I don't know if we could maybe get one that is a bit more accurate.
I will speak with, what is her name? Carla? Georgina.
This sounds just like.
I will speak with Georgina. I know that she is beginning to study this disease, and perhaps she has created such a map herself already. If I find something, I will send it to your way.
Will you also inform her that, totally doing my ignorant voice, I'm sorry. We also informed her that it seems that there may have been a vampire on the island that was either fed or that fed on one of the human victims. We don't know who it is yet. I will inform Riley. I informed Riley and or Lord Riley, and she's speaking with Prince Miroslav as we speak. So I'm sure he will be given that information as well. But it may be better for us to start preemptively acting on that. And since she is the expert in this disease, she should know.
I wonder if this is. Do you know who this vampire is? Because they could become dangerous.
Yes. No, we are expecting that. We are working to track them down as we speak, on Lord Riley's orders, of course.
Indeed.
But if she can give us any information on any signs that we should be looking for, that would be incredibly helpful, because if a vampire is starting to fall ill, they may be afraid to show themselves.
Well, certainly. I mean, you know what happened to the one we had here in the night.
Yes, I did hear.
Word of that will tend to spread.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for your information. You can, well, it's not really. If you'd like to speak with me again, you can leave a message here at this hotel, and then I will return your call. Obviously, do not leave information.
Of course.
Thank you for your time so much.
Indeed. Thank you. Did you have any help a player? Did you look?
Oh, I have to look. Yes, I have 2 sets of gift dice.
2 sets. I'm almost out of my special dice.
Woo! Yay!
Everyone's
Because
just
everyone
so
wants to
That's
help.
so cool. Special dice for gift dice.
Yeah.
Magic.
I got cylindrical.
They look like pills.
They're like little cylindrical.
Don't swallow
dice.
them.
Don't swallow them.
Don't
What are they? They're D10s?
They're 10.
They're 10.
But they do look like candy. They look delicious.
Some of them more than others. This
Yeah.
one has a lot of black, so it's like maybe candy you should not consume.
Licorice.
Yeah, no, they're what
With
are
the
they?
pink running through it?
Yeah, not the Mike and Ikes. What are the ones that are the? What are the other ones that are pink and black and white?
Red all over.
Oh, Good and Plenty's?
Good and Plenty's. There you go.
Ah.
They look like Good and Plenty's.
Yummy.
Don't do it.
I wouldn't.
Don't.
Nah, I won't.
No, that'd be super bad. All right.
I won't do it.
Although
so-
you could make a mint if you came up with a way to make candied dice.
A mint.
I'm sure it
A mint,
exists.
I get it.
Hey-o!
It's refreshing, like a
boo.
fucking mint.
You don't think that exists?
Oh, get off the
Candy, like-
stage.
They have to already have those. That has to be a thing.
Like, like a hard crack candy?
Yeah.
I'll look it up while you guys are arguing.
All right, okay.
Any dice can be candy dice if you believe hard enough.
And you're not afraid
You,
of
you
surgery.
trust yourself.
I'm totally doing a Willy Wonka game with candy dice.
The worst part
Yes.
is how you have to roll with them later.
I'm going to savage a Willy Wonka game.
Well, by the end, you don't have any dice. You can't roll.
Right.
What happened?
Have to wait a couple days.
Look, it's a nat 20.
I'm gonna head back. Once I
Ew.
made that call, I'm gonna head back to like the headquarters.
Okay, all right.
Would me being left in charge of the island constitute me having access to the list of boons?
$7 on Etsy, you can get a chocolate gaming dice set.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it exists.
Well, it's not
There's also,
gummies.
it's like 100 pieces of candy. Oh, maybe that's candy glass. Anyway. here I am.
They're
There.
in a sort of like a rare books section of the.
Thank you.
What is the name of the place? I forget what. The name of this place that Riley has. I keep forgetting the name of it.
Her
Oh,
store? Or like her-
something and supplies.
Yeah.
I
Something,
don't know if I have
something
it
and
written down.
supplies. Military warehouse
yeah.
that belongs to Riley.
Vanguard.
and supplies.
Yeah.
Vanguard.
Well, it keeps she was calling it the Vanguard for short, but it has like a full.
Vanguard military surplus or something
Yeah.
of the sort. Right. Okay. Yeah, so there's a section, and it's kind of caged in, and there is a lock. Now, you are a vampire,
Yeah.
so...
In case you forgot.
All right, I'm gonna go there.
Okay, all right. It's like a reinforced steel cage thing, and there's a deadbolt. You don't have... She didn't leave you the key.
Shucks. Too bad I have a lot of strength.
Okay. Do you want to...
Gosh,
What
but I
is your
don't
s-
exactly want to like show that I was there. Let me see. Is there anyone at all who might? Okay, so that's a key. It's not like a combination.
It's a key.
It's a key.
You're so,
Magic trick.
You're so modest.
I'm Angeline.
I had no idea.
Do you think she would have taken the key with her, or would it be somewhere around?
I don't know what you think she would do.
I didn't think anybody could tell the difference in color. They just, oh, it's just more of your face.
Is that something that you think that she would consider valuable, that she would keep it with her at all times?
Probably. I mean, right? You think she would keep the key
Oh,
to that?
fucking yes,
Yeah.
she would. Probably has like woven up in her hair or some, made in the jewelry or some shit.
Probably made out of a skull, yeah.
Right?
Finger bones.
All right, I'm gonna stand here and think on this for a while. We
Okay.
can move on for a second.
All right.
Now, where is that in relation to like the downstairs? Because Ace is going to be coming upstairs.
I believe it's in the first floor, if I recall correctly. So what it probably is, there's probably a couple of offices off to either side. There's like a big, large area in the middle.
I'm just wondering if I'm going to see her en
Probably.
route,
Yeah, you probably
just
would.
staring at a cage of books.
Wasn't there a guest downstairs as well? Or was that
That was
previous
back
episodes?
at the mansion
That
because
was at the
Tennessee had been
McMansion.
Oh,
there.
yeah, okay. I
I
thought somebody came to visit.
What's his name is about? Paul Morphy. He's
Yeah.
not here right now.
Okay.
But he didn't go down into the basement room.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
That's where Asa is most of the time.
Right.
I thought that's how the whole Do Not Disturb sign was coming around. Anyway, carry
Yeah.
on. I have a memory of it, but
That was Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee.
no, I remember
Jones.
Tennessee. It's just something else.
Yeah. So I guess I'd probably see her staring at the cage.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Hey,
Did you
Where
Did you actually find a
get
bullhorn?
that?
yes, that was my
Right.
mission last week, to get a bullhorn.
I didn't think you could get more annoying, and somehow you found a way. Are you
All
trying
right.
to fuck around with Riley's books?
No, I'm doing my sheriffly duties.
Somehow I doubt
I'm
that.
walking around, you know. Thought I'd come over here.
And stare into this cage of books.
Who said I was staring in the cage of books?
The fact that I saw you staring into the cage of books,
Is that it?
I wouldn't touch it. I would not fuck with her. But you do what you want. But actually, wait. No, go ahead and fuck with her and then let her find out. And that'll be a lot of fun for, well, me.
I don't exactly feel like fucking with Riley.
Well, then I would leave her fucking books alone. And
Since
then
when
just,
do
and
you
then just
follow
leave.
people? Since when does she follow people? All right. I'm still going to think on this. I don't have a plan yet.
Right.
So I'm going to go, like, pace around and patrol the
Okay.
vanguard.
You kind of it's in a corner. It's a large room. Her office is off kind of to the left as you were to walk in. There's a receptionist desk, and then there's some offices on the other side, and it's like the back corner office. The door has been removed, so you just kind of walk in, and then there's this cage, and the cage sort of it's two sections to it, so the room kind of creates an L shape, and then there's like a rectangular area where the cage is, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Only real weak point that you can imagine is possibly the ceiling,
Okay.
because there are like, fluorescent light fixtures and stuff in it.
What kind of cage is it? Like, what material?
It's made of like steel wire. They have the wire that kind of. It's not like chain link. It's thicker and sturdier than chain link, but it kind of does that thing. It sort of bends, winds it around itself.
Aircraft cable? That wire? That braided wire?
It's a little less flexible than that. There's a very specific stuff I'm thinking of that I've seen used in cages like that. Like if you have a garage with a parts room, often they'll lock that stuff up.
It's oddly specific.
Right, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna snag the motorcycle from outside and head back up towards like where the. Well, actually, no. I'm not gonna take the motorcycle. We'll form it up towards like where the werewolves normally
Okay.
are. But not like really engage with them, just kind of hanging off in the distance, kind of irritated. Because they went to the brewery, but that was just the other night. I don't know if they're back at their camp up top.
I wasn't sure if I left that open or not. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna head out to the mountains where they would normally go.
Yeah, just kind of, but like not super purposefully, but like kind of meandering and kind of heading that general
Wander
direction.
with subconscious intent.
Fly
Yes.
casual.
All right.
Yes, it's
Okay.
definitely with like the subconscious intent and just very like agitated.
Okay. All right. You were headed out that way.
Yep.
You arrive.
Okay. Are you still hanging out by the door?
Oh, I'm walking around,
Okay.
looking like I'm patrolling.
You are very dedicated to your duties. Well done.
Well, thanks.
It might be more helpful to patrol outside, though.
Well,
I love everyone's giving you shit.
I know. Well, when you're sheriff, you can patrol where you want, Missy.
Yes, well, that is not a position that I have ambitions to take over. So, do as you will.
Technically, you're not sheriff anymore because Riley isn't prince. Riley is.
She said I still have my post.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
She said we all still have our
Okay.
same posts.
All right.
yeah, you're still sheriff, still hound, still annoying.
Advisor, I'm wise.
Annoying.
Wisely annoying.
Annoying, but in a wise way.
Or annoyingly wise.
Definitely not that second one.
The you make your way up, and they're like motorhomes are up there, but none of their bikes are up there, and it looks like the motorhomes are kind of locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's early enough where they wouldn't be
Yeah.
asleep.
Does it sound like they're around, though? There's like no sound or anything.
No, the bikes are gone. I mean, they've obviously gone somewhere.
Interesting. I think she's just going to probably pace around up there for a little while, though,
Okay.
deciding what she wants to actually do.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
All right, there's too many people giving me shit, too many witnesses. Are there security cameras?
Yes, there are security cameras inside the building and outside the building.
Got
and,
it.
And the monitors are in Riley's office.
Awesome. Good thing I decided to pace around then.
If you wanted to really protect the island, we should go and check out our underground friends and make sure that they are not causing any problems or maybe have anything to do with this plague that is spreading.
All right. Sounds fun.
Perhaps we can get some of the others to come with us as well.
Sure. I'm sure that they're probably not doing anything with their lives. So, good idea.
This is my assumption as well.
All right. So,
Text the kids and tell them to get off the internet because I think we're getting drops.
Are we? Okay.
does Albert have a
I have
phone?
to go tell him. Yeah, I believe Albert still has a phone.
He's been behaving.
Oh. All right, so I'm going to send a text to Albert and Asa and be like, hey, loser.
I don't have a phone.
Oh, you don't have a phone. Cool. Okay, just Albert. Hey, loser. We're going underground. Come with us. Need backup.
Okay. Where are you?
Where should we meet?
We should meet here, and then we perhaps any weapons you'd want to take.
Yes, I have quite a few, actually. Yep. And bring whatever weapons are left over from our assault on the big building, whatever that was. I already forgot.
I think those are at the Vanguard. I don't have them.
Oh, cool. Well, pick them up when you get here.
Weapons.
And I'm just not even going to be confused about the idea of weapons at all, because I like them. I don't care.
That's part of your character.
Yes. All right, so we'll wait here. And also, question.
Yes.
Is there anyone prior to Riley that might just have knowledge of who was on? I know the boon list is books and books long, but is there anyone prior that might have knowledge of what was on those lists?
It would be someone from the Glittering Night. It wouldn't be anyone on the island. Probably.
Right, but we met them all at Elysium.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
There wasn't a harpy yet,
right.
so probably, if anyone, it would be Miroslav.
The guy that brought them over, wasn't he saying, I'm happy to be rid of them?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was Paul
yeah.
Morphy. Yeah, and he's on the island.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Good to know. So we're just waiting for Albert to show up.
Are you going to show up?
Oh, I'm still trying to find Robert. I called Robert.
Oh, that's right.
right.
Okay. Robert is down over by Sin Silly.
Oh, okay. So I'll go meet with him.
Okay.
Is he in Cincinnati, or is he just hanging out on the street, or what's he doing?
Oh, he's hanging out in on the back corner of the bar.
So how you doing after Adrian left?
All right.
Left.
You're still here?
Yeah.
Sound like a deadbeat mom.
You heard what's going on? Well, we're under new management here. Adrian's met the final death, and
Right. Yeah.
Riley was in charge, and now she's seceded that to Boris Badenoff over on the mainland.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I haven't really been paying too much attention.
I know. I'm a little concerned about his old ways and perhaps his distaste of gangrels. I don't know, but I think it's time that you, myself, and Asa watch each other's back.
And we don't need any trouble.
No, I'm concerned that, old prejudices may still be enforced. It's something that I think we should just each look out for each other as best we can. We are all we have at this point. We are our own little clan, our own little tribe. It's the three of us. And I can't trust anybody here.
No. All right.
You and I at least share the same sire, as broken as she was. I'm trying to be more civil.
Yeah. That's why I started coming here. A lot of laughs. Some of the comedians are lame.
Just
That's all right.
Watch your back. I'll try to watch yours. Watch mine. We also need to make sure we keep an eye on Asa, because she is on the border of just losing it all. I'm going to have to sit down and have a gangrel to gangrel with her about keeping it together. If she lets the beast go, we're going to have to take her out, like a rabid dog.
Yeah. That'd be a shame.
Yeah, well, it might take two of us to do it.
You let me know.
Anyway, just keep an eye on my back.
You got it.
You're still under the radar. I don't even know if they know who you are over there.
That's the way I like it.
Yep. You did a pretty good job at taking out that werewolf at one time, so somehow you were able to keep tabs on me without me even knowing you were there.
I can be pretty quiet.
Maybe it has something to do with our sire. I'll have to look into that.
Maybe.
So, I guess try to stay out of sight. If you can find Asa and talk to her, let her know that we're all on the same side. She might take a shine to you. You guys are both still pretty young. She needs mentorship, and I'm a terrible father.
She was over here last night. That brewery.
No, the wolves? Yeah. Hopefully that won't go sideways.
That would be an ugly scene.
Well, probably for them.
When they wolf out, they're scary as shit.
Yeah, I know. Remember you shot the one that was attacking me? I know. I've been attacked 3 times by them, and I've lived all 3 times. I'm working on a story for the next big thing that we attend. The other thing is there's a virus on the island. Be careful what you eat.
I've been taking it easy. We're gonna wait until I'm real hungry and find someone far away from civilization.
The other thing is, at some point, I want to go try to check out Southern California, south of here, San Diego, perhaps even Camp Pendleton. This virus came from there. I don't know if it's been weaponized. I don't know if Sabat got a hold of it and turned it loose. It's something we could check out. I don't know what your skill set is yet, but you might be able to fly over there. Let me know.
I got a lot of contacts in the military, ex-military. Yeah, I can put out some feelers.
If the Sabat have control of Camp Pendleton, it could be a really big deal. Miroslav won't even know what hit him.
I'm gonna guess they probably do.
Yeah, me too.
If they're as far north as, what was it?
Orange County.
Laguna Hills.
Yeah. The other thing is, this is the perfect stepping stone from there to here to the mainland. They could come from south and come from here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of new faces here.
Yeah, there are.
We haven't vetted them.
Nope. They're supposed to check in. Anyway, that's the news from Lake Wobegon. Stay in touch. Watch your back.
You got it. You too. Okay.
Okay. And
I'm going to start texting Albert a poop emoji every 2 seconds until he says he's on his way.
Bing.
We should ask if the young one Asa would like to join us as well.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a phone. I don't know how to get a hold of her.
Oh.
So she might just have to, be out of this one.
Well, this has been a great game, guys. I'm out.
Not out forever. No, don't go.
What do we know, where she might go? Perhaps, he has been like a father to her. Perhaps Albert can pick her up on his way here.
Is there a reason you want us all in one place, underground? Vulnerably?
No, we're not vulnerable together. That is the point. If we go together, we are all safer.
Oh, whatever. I don't really care. Okay, I'll text Albert. I'm going to stop sending poop emojis for a second. Be like, by the way, see if you can find Asa and see if she can come too. We'll have an underground party.
I'll text back. I don't know where she is. Just look for a fire. I'm sure she's there.
Well, shoot. He doesn't know where she is either.
What's that quote from Fifth Element? Like, when is Lilu not in trouble? When is Asa not in trouble?
It's a gangrel who can't find someone on this very small island?
Well, that's what he says.
She made you the sheriff. I understand this now.
All right, lady. All right. Stop it. All right, well then, just get your ass over here. Text. Maybe we can find her on the way.
Okay.
Poop. Sweet, all right, he's coming.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Sunshine. Ready to do this?
What's the big emergency here?
Oh, I don't know. I was just bored. And Miss Fancy Pants over here said we should go underground and check on our fairy friends.
I'm not wearing pants.
Okay. Time out. Last time we all went underground, there was a big brouhaha, no pun intended.
I'm offended.
With the Nosferatu and such. Are we sure we're not going to go stir them up again? Get a bunch of whiny, nosy farts.
I'll just say it's sheriff business.
Okay.
They can't question that.
And
I'm
what is
all
it?
powerful.
What is it you want to look for down there?
I don't know. What was it?
Well, we're having people on the mainland look to see if there is a connection with this plague with the vampire hunters. The other source might be magical, such as the Fae that are living...
Whoa. We're just going to march into the Fae realm? Without,
No.
ambassadors or talking or...
No, we're going to go down and see if we see any strange activity. They are active. They are above ground. I went near there the other day because I was worried about it, and I could hear them. So they are not living up to their piece of the bargain that they made with your old prince. They are not, which may be because there is no... I mean, as far as I would understand it, when she died, there's no longer an agreement. So now they are free to do whatever they like. So I think as part of her duties as protecting our island, she needs to at least be aware of what they are doing.
This is Mirostov's problem, not ours. I mean, unless they sink the island, this isn't really our business, is it?
Well,
Do you
if
think
they're
Miroslav's
causing,
going to get mad if we go in and poke our nose around in his business?
if they're causing the plague, it has a lot to do with us.
Didn't the plague start on the mainland and not here?
Right, but that is also where the Fae came from.
If she pokes around and
What
gets
the
us
hell?
in
I don't want
trouble,
to live forever. What the hell? This will be great.
if she pokes around and gets us, messed up, we can just take her out.
So you guys really want to be in a big dark tunnel with me? That sounds like a great idea. That's going to be awesome. Let's do this.
Hey, you're on like a
problem
new
with a
path
tunnel?
now.
No, I got no problem. If you don't mind, a gangrel hanging out there with you.
I have no fear of you.
Okay.
But you're on like a new path, aren't you? With
No.
higher.
Let's see how this
enlightenment.
works out, shall we? Like the Hulk. Oh, they want me in a big metal tube. Oh, that'll be great.
And they tried to get you to bring Asa too. Which,
Right.
yeah.
If you want to get a plate, you can have a slice of cake.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
See, she could read it.
Yeah, it's readable.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been readable if I didn't.
No, it's somewhat legible. So I don't know if they have anything to do with this.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I got nothing else to do tonight. I'm done with my business. Let's go get killed by fairies.
Why don't you just listen from afar?
No. This will be fun.
No, we could use that. That would be nice.
Tactics now. All right.
It may also be helpful if we have the young Asa with us as well. The more of us that we have, the safer I think
Really
we are.
don't want to get a tunnel with her. I don't know where she is. If I had to guess, she's either... let's see here. She might be with the wolves, and the wolves are either at the brewery or up in their little mountain retreat.
Well, that is good. Well, both those things are nearby and on the way.
If not that, she's just running around the hills in wolf form, in which case
In which case she may find us eventually anyway.
She seems to. She always seems to find trouble, or it finds her.
She also might Hulk out, and I don't think us three could take her, probably.
Was she hoping?
She's not afraid. Are you?
No. Why would I be afraid of young vampire? Are you afraid?
Oh, yeah.
You won't be once you're older. But so you say she will be with the werewolves or at the bar?
Yes.
Well, perhaps we should stop these two places. And I think it's best for us, especially now, that none of us are alone if we can help it with the plague moving about. We need to be able to keep track of each other. And there is one vampire we know somewhere on the island who is fed and is probably contaminated. So we have to be careful.
Do we have any leads on who that vampire is, or just completely don't know?
Nothing.
There's a plague victim with 2 holes in his neck, like he got bitten. So we literally have no idea. And eventually it may come down, as in the old world, to just simply exterminating anyone who is a suspect of maybe carrying this virus. And if we are all with each other and can vouch and say that none of us are the ones who fed, and that none of us contaminated, it may eventually save our lives.
Okay, don't need any rats. Or do. I mean, it's your business.
I mean, Miroslav is a strong prince, but he will not hesitate to wipe off all the vampires on the island if he thinks it is a threat to his kingdom by carrying this.
He might do that anyway, just to consolidate his power. You included.
No, I don't think he would want to consolidate his power. He seems very fond of Riley and seems to respect her greatly.
She's
And he and I
useful.
are old friends.
She's useful, you know. But
Yes, in fact. And he's a very wise
Seems to be
prince.
bringing in a lot of your old world friends, doesn't he?
Yes, this is wise for him.
Funny how the plague showed up once the old world vampires showed up, huh? Did you ever put that together?
Is it
Anyway,
funny?
let's go underground and talk to the
I don't think
fairies.
that's funny at all. I think it's very, very bad. Is it funny? You have a very strange sense of humor.
Yeah, well, hang around me longer. You'll get the jokes.
I hope so. So yes, we go?
So, what, you want to try to find Asa, or do you want to just go? Asa will find us, I'm
Well, we
sure.
have to leave this place to do both those things.
Yes, but where do we? One's one direction and one's the other, right? Like, where is it where you want to go underground? How do you have a entrance in mind?
It's the tunnels that we were at the time.
Okay.
You remember how to get there.
Yeah.
None of them have been
No, we've
been
been
there.
there.
Didn't you say a second ago we fought some? Yeah, we found some people. No, okay. Oh,
That was Kindred 1.
Oh yeah, that was
That's right.
That was Carmen.
Like, I remember very distinctly you sitting there.
that was Carmen. yeah.
We got a drink from
Buddha Day.
Is it Buddha Day?
Yeah,
Yes, Buddha Day.
yay! For a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I drank
Cheers.
LaCroix in honor.
You want some wine?
Oh no, I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. If anyone wants wine, I would prefer actually to not drink the entire bottle.
I can't drink
Okay.
red wine. It's not a
I
vampire
never
joke,
drink wine.
but I really can't.
Okay.
Things going badly for me.
You guys head out to swing by Sincili, or not Sincili, but the brewery, and also then
Yeah.
then
Okay, so she's not in
while
either of
you're
those places.
well while that's going on, you hear a motorcycle ride up.
Okay. I'm gonna move to a position where I can observe and not be right wherever it is, because usually it's the werewolves or it's Albert.
Right. looks like it's arson. He gets off his bike, and he like goes over and unlocks one of the things, opens the door, and he goes inside.
Does he seem like, does everything seem normal, or does he seem agitated? Because I'm trying to parse out like how things would be with.
Give me like what do you call that skill? There's perception and
Do you want a character sheet?
yeah, you got a spare.
There were some up there, actually. I can grab one.
I have one. Oh, I have the book. I have the book right here. It's in the back of the book.
Yeah, because basically she's trying to parse stuff out and how they're reacting to
Alertness.
current events.
Oh,
alertness
here's my old
perception.
one. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that's a lot of dice.
And one of these is specifically for supernatural. Or something.
That is awareness. Alertness is like looking at stuff. Awareness is
Okay, so perception and alertness. What do you want me?
Sixes.
Sixes? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
all right. Excellent.
I am very
Yes.
aware, especially.
He looks agitated, and he's kind of shifty looking. He's like looking around.
And you said it was arson, right?
It's arson.
Yeah.
It looks like he's also in a hurry.
Well, he's not. Well, I don't know. Can they understand? Like, because she's in wolf form right now. So
Right.
would he be able to understand what she says, or does it look like dangerous? Like, if she engages, he's gonna be crazy.
He doesn't look like he doesn't look angry. He looks agitated.
Okay. So if I were to like, I guess it would be like making wolf noises and go like, "You too, huh?" Would he understand that, or would it be like
Probably.
she have to? Okay.
Well, I don't know. You've never talked to. Have you ever talked to them? You've never talked to them in wolf form,
No, and I know that he understands.
right?
So I don't know if they do. I'm going to give it a try.
Okay.
Because if he's agitated, I want to be able to go away very fast.
Okay. All right. So you kind of come out into the clearing.
Yeah, a little bit, just like very cautiously.
He comes out and he's got a big backpack and he kind of sees you there and he's like, "Has he ever seen you in wolf form?" I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
He has. Okay.
He might,
He may not recognize you.
yeah.
So he kind of tilts his head and looks at you.
Just for ease, but also be like ready to just bolt
Mm-hmm.
and go back to where I can like actually talk to him. So it does affect you too, huh? Or is something else going on? What's going on?
I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you?
Well, I turned back.
Oh, you turned back.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. He's like, yeah, only the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
That is not as helpful as I hoped that it would be.
I mean, there's some of us that are, have that problem. But most of us just the first time. You learn to manage it.
Well, that is where we are vastly different, and that actually doesn't answer any questions.
Sorry.
Where are you headed?
I'm going back to the brewery.
Is everybody bunking down there?
Yeah. I think Felix is sick.
With the plague?
I don't know. He's got a fever.
And you don't usually get sick either, right?
Oh, we can, sure. But
it's unusual.
a little bit, yeah.
Did he come in contact with anything or do anything that could have contracted, like, a plague?
Well, that's the thing I don't know. That's why we're not staying here, because we might get, if it's spread by fleas.
They're not sure if that's the case, but they don't know either, and I'm not willing to trust it.
Well, just so you know, there's a lot of fleas around here, because we sleep here in wolf form.
That's good to know. That's not upsetting information in the least for anybody that was maybe around here also in wolf form. So, can I catch a ride away from here?
Sure, yeah.
Because now leaving here quickly seems like a good idea.
Sure. He reaches into the backpack and throws you a box of Frontline.
I already used some of that. So
Okay, all right.
hopefully it lasts. But yeah, maybe getting out of here is the better idea.
Hop on.
All right.
It kind of takes you down. Mm-hmm. You guys are probably, I'm assuming you're in some kind of car or something.
Sure. I don't have a car.
I don't have a car either.
Riley probably has some
Sure.
kind of car,
All right,
a town
sweet.
car or something that she.
You guys take the car. I'll just use my bike.
Okay.
As you're driving down, you see Riley's car and you see him coming in the other direction.
I should probably warn them.
Yeah,
I really hope that's not what it is, though.
me too.
Okay. Well, good luck. I guess.
Stay safe.
You too. Yeah.
Up it goes.
So you guys are coming by then?
So I'll just pull over. Hey, sunshine. What's up?
Really? This is still this. Look, tonight's not exactly a good night for the jibes and jabs, okay? I mean, most nights are bad nights, but tonight's especially bad, so I wouldn't push it.
What's going on?
Asa dear, we're thinking that the Lord or Prince Miroslav, since we know that there is an infected vampire on the island, may start simply killing vampires on this island. He has no reason to keep us alive. But if we are together and we can vouch that none of us have been infected, it may be a way for us to save our own lives.
How does that follow that he's just going to destroy everything on this island? Because then he'd have to kill everybody in the OC, too, where this started.
Well, the OC is not really part of
He's
his-
gonna let his new, what was it, Griffin Harpy go?
Well, I don't know, but she is also meeting with him now. So he knows where she is, and he can verify that she's not infected.
Honestly, I don't really give a shit what your theories are. I have no reason to trust you whatsoever. I don't really trust anyone, but I definitely don't trust you.
That's fine. I'm just sitting here trying to save your life. You have no reason to trust me. You're right. But this is just an idea. If you don't want the idea, then do what you like.
Have you pulled up too?
Yeah.
Are you going with them? Are you going with this, really?
Well, we got nothing better to do tonight. Plus, we can keep an eye on her.
Yeah, we were pretty much just bored.
Oh,
we
that's
can't
a really good reason. That's
we
a
can't,
great reason.
Can't really let her go down next to anything by herself, so.
Yeah, you can. There's nothing that says you can't do that.
If she breaches the contract, we're all super boned.
I don't understand why all of you dislike me.
I think we all pretty much dislike each other. Don't take personal offense.
I don't take it personally. I just don't understand. It does not follow
Look, can
any
I have
logic.
a word away from this?
Yeah.
So go far away from them. I'm not going underground. This is possibly the worst possible time that I could ever be underground. And also, this makes no sense.
Let me put it this way. I don't trust her. If she has any excuse to say, "Oh, I didn't see her," and gives Miroslav an excuse to off you or me, all she has to say is, because she's tight with him, all she has to say is, "Oh, I don't know. You know, they've been running around doing their own thing. I don't trust them." And then there's a blood hunt on us.
Is she really that tight with them?
I don't know yet. I don't even know who she is. She just showed up.
That's the thing. We don't know anything.
So let's go with her and see what happens.
I cannot stress how bad of a time it would be for me to be underground with anyone.
I don't want you at my back when you frenzy either in a big dark tube. But I'd rather have you there in case she is.
You really, really don't understand what I mean. This is not just normal
You would want her to frenzy and drink.
problems with control. This would be an extraordinarily bad time.
Is it a full moon?
Look up.
Is it a full moon?
Big and bright, baby.
Yeah. If you're underground, does the moon affect you?
I haven't put it to a test. I don't even know how it works because as far as I know, it should only affect potentially and not even really my friends over at the bar. So
I have a feeling it's only just moonlight. But
that would be a hell of a gamble. Do you really want to be in that situation where that could happen?
well, I also don't want you running around loose on this island tearing people apart either.
Then what do you propose that I do?
Then you come with us. I'll keep an eye on you. You keep an eye on me.
This is
Let me put it this way.
the absolute worst idea.
You and I are the only gangrels on this island. We got to watch each other's back, whether you like me or not. We are a clan.
If I lose it, it's not going to matter.
I know. I may have to take you out. Yeah, I know.
That you think that's the way this will happen.
Well, it doesn't really matter. You want to come with or not? I'd rather have you with. I'd rather be watching you and have us watching her than you running around the golf course taking out golfers. Especially with new management in town, all he needs is an excuse to say, "I don't like her."
They already don't like me.
I get that, but let's not push our luck. You're still alive. I told her it's a bad idea
The
to take you
minute I
out.
feel like I can't hold it together, I'm out of there.
I think it's a great idea.
But I can't guarantee I'll be able to actually get out and not do damage.
I
You
to-
all could end up dead tonight, and it would be me.
Look, I said that exact same thing. Nobody seemed to care, so let's put it to the test.
Well, they don't know all of my particular issues
I
either,
know
do
this.
they?
I told them. I said the last thing I want to do is be underground with you.
That's not everything. That's nothing, actually. Just FYI. I know
No
I'm
one's
not
talking
there,
to you.
but when you say... Good. I'm not
So I warned them, and if you lose it, let it be on.
going that. I said I didn't want
I'm
it.
only going because this needs to be figured out.
Yeah.
One of the wolves is sick, and they are worried it might also be the plague. And so that's my concern here.
Well, that's something we'll have to deal with at a later
Because-
date. I'm no.
I don't know about you, but I would like to not die from a plague. There's already enough other horrible things in my life. I don't need to add that to it.
We're pretty tough. I have a feeling that.
You don't have a tail.
I know. I'm envious. I really didn't want one. Let's go.
I'm going to lose it right here. I don't even need to be in the tunnel.
Can fleas carry the plague?
Let's get out. Let's get you out of this moon and into a nice dark tunnel.
I don't think that's going to matter, but sure,
That's how most of
let's
Europe was
go
wiped
with
out
that.
from the bubonic plague.
I don't want to be around her.
Fleas on rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's only if you have actually taken that in consideration. This is all Ben.
No, I know. That was out of character. My character. I don't even think she knows you have fleas.
I don't!
Oh.
I just have a tail, which has the potential for that.
Imagine Asa being dramatic. Yes. She's 20-something drama queen from Hollywood. You can take the human out of the vampire, but you can't take the vampire. No, wait, it's the other way around. Carry on.
Uh-huh. You're going to go with drama queen from Hollywood.
I didn't say that. That's out of character.
Great. That's great. I don't know. It's inappropriate. Not okay.
Like, not a character.
She just frenzies right there. Just
I'm going to frenzy in real life right now at this table.
I'm frenzying for what you thought, or what I think you thought. Okay.
It's interesting
probably
how
would.
often the Vampire Sons Island argue about things. It's very interesting.
It's just
Oh
chaos.
God, all the time.
So I guess we go back over to where you guys are very, very unhappily. So
Okay.
So I've convinced her to come with us, and she's told me the same thing I told you guys, which is the worst place for her to be is in a dark tunnel on a night like tonight. So, but we'll see how it goes.
that is especially going to be a problem.
So,
And you can tell, I mean, you haven't been around her. You can tell she's always agitated. This is probably striking you as even beyond that agitated
This is a
level.
special circumstance. Well, here's the thing. We don't necessarily all have to go into the tunnel.
Well, that sounds like a great plan. Let's do that. Because all we did was just argue about how we should go in the tunnel.
You're going in the tunnel. We're all going in the tunnel. I don't want to be separated. Not like this. But you go in front. I'll go in back.
Well, if you say that
A
you
frenzy
are the most,
sandwich.
Yeah, so we can be sandwiched in.
No way in hell I'm going first.
It seems like a very bad plan if you say that you two can't control yourselves.
Look, she's the better fighter.
How do you know
I'm
this?
not going
I've
in
watched her.
first.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's watched all of us and he's determined that she is the better fighter. Obviously, very well
Listen,
done.
it's a.
Do you want to put it to a test?
Yes.
Do you want to do it right now? Do you want to throw it
Stop
out? Is that
it,
what
stop
you're
it.
asking
Fight,
for?
fight. Yes, fight.
Oh, you're like, no. She's like, actually, encouraging me. Yes.
If you really want to encourage a fight, bullhorn.
Then she might attack me though, and not someone else.
I am happy to lead the way, but perhaps our sheriff should do so. Although your heightened senses, either one of you, would also be a great asset.
I'm not going in first.
Well, then that leaves one of the higher heightened senses. Gangrel, are you?
Sure, fine. But it'll be great.
All right.
Perhaps
I'm-
Acer should keep watch out. Oh, you don't want to be separated.
It is important then that we keep watch on each other.
Oh yes.
I mean, did he explain to you why we're going down there?
I really don't fucking care.
All right.
Fair enough.
It's interesting to me that you do not trust me, even though I try and give you information, and you say you don't want information.
Not from you.
Again, I don't understand. This does not follow logic.
It doesn't exactly follow logic to trust someone that we just met either.
But as
For once, we agree.
But as I'm trying to give you
That-
information, I'm trying to answer questions you have.
We don't even really know who in the fuck you are. Why would we want to listen to your advice and information? Probably we know you brought the fucking plague here.
Well, why don't you ask me?
Did you bring the fucking plague here?
No.
And you know what? Someone who brought the fucking plague here would also say no.
Well, I did not bring the plague. The plague came.
You want me in a tunnel with you?
The plague
No.
came very long after me. Why would this? This makes no sense.
Oh god.
Are we going in the tunnel or not? Otherwise, I am out of here.
All right, let us go.
I'm not one to say this, but let's all calm down first. Let's all calm down. And then we can go in the tunnel.
Yes, I am
All right.
happy. If anyone has questions to ask, I am happy to answer the questions. If this has been what has been the problem for so long, I've been here many weeks and no one has asked me anything.
Just
There's a
fucking
problem.
go in the tunnel.
We're going. We have to go with in the car. Can you make the car go?
Yes, okay.
Do you want to go in the car? Or do you want to
I do not want to go in the fucking
hop
car.
on? You know, I got Riley a really nice motorcycle. It's probably back at the Vanguard. She doesn't seem to be using it. Next time she's around, you could ask her if you could use it.
Well, she did give me a motorcycle, but
It's a
it's
really
probably
nice-
not as good as what you have.
It's a nice chopper. It was really nice.
Yes.
It seems strange to you, yes, that they do not trust me. Well, yes, I am new, but I'm willing to speak with them. But then they say, no, they don't want to speak with me because they don't trust me. It is circular logic.
Well, you know, sister,
They refuse. They do not ask questions, so I don't give answers. Then they are mad at me for not giving answers. Then I try and give them answers, and then they say they don't trust me and don't want to listen to answers.
I'm just gonna let you vent. Go ahead.
It just seems strange. I've never come across such things.
Yeah, well, this isn't the old world.
Yes, I see that.
All right, when do we get there?
You're there.
Cool.
You drive.
A long car ride with her.
Oh my god.
You drive up to the. It's sort of like on the sort of like northern outskirts of Pleasure Harbor, the main city, and there's some like small industrial buildings, like concrete tilt-ups in the area, and she directs you to pull up to this one area, and there's like a flood control channel, and then she kind of starts walking down flood control channel, and then there's a like little overpass and like ducks inside a little tunnel.
So what exactly did you want to watch for, listen for?
Well, they are, from my understanding, not supposed to come out of the ground, but they have. And it seems that the timing is quite coincidental. So, I mean, they may not have anything to do with the plague, but it seems strange that now, when there's no contract in play, they are now pushing towards the surface. There are...
Well, I'm taking a vow not to play in politics, so this is just for fun.
This is not politics. It's us protecting territory. You two should be very good experts at this.
I mean, didn't they have a deal with the old? You were just going on and on about them having a deal with, and now they have a deal with Miroslav, and you're watching out for Miroslav's best interests, and that sounds smacks of politics to me.
There is no deal. That is why they are coming to the surface. They had a deal with old Prince, but she's dead now, so there is no deal.
So they didn't go talk to Miroslav.
Were you informed of this?
No, I'm trying to stay out of politics.
Right. Sheriff, were you informed of this? So there is no deal now. So we now need to make sure that they are not pushing into our territory until there is a new deal in place. As of now, they can do what they wish.
Out of character, did we ever establish that the contract was continuing with Miroslav, or that it was dissolved now that
Just yesterday, I think that they were going to. Riley said gave them the address, so they were going to. But you don't know if some sort of contract was signed. Miroslav would make sure that everyone knew about it.
Yeah.
Especially the way that particular contract had been worded for Riley.
Yeah.
Which was, if you read it, I don't know if you.
I didn't read it.
But you signed it, you didn't read it. That's awesome.
No. Wait. Wait, for Adrian, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you said Riley.
It's a similar contract.
No, I did.
Okay.
As Adrian, I read the Adrian contract.
Because
I thought you meant Riley's contract.
The way it's worded.
Yeah. It's very specific.
Any vampire.
Yeah.
That goes underground, whether they work for you or not.
Yeah.
Triggers horrible things.
Yeah.
So you actually have to actively defend the place, which I don't know if you picked up on, but yeah, it was like it was like overly, the way it was worded about Kindred was very vague.
Yeah.
But now is that broken, not in play anymore?
Riley or Adrian's dead.
Got it.
So we do at this point have very powerful beings on our island with absolutely no color and leash. Excuse the, metaphor.
Well, that's rude just by bringing up that metaphor would be applicable to us, so thanks for that.
Yeah.
I really know nothing about fairies, so do we even stand a chance against some fairies?
Well, the idea is not to necessarily fight them, but just to make sure that they are staying under the ground.
I'm sure they'll be really happy that we came to check in on them.
Well, they would probably do the same in our shoes.
Well, I suppose let's just try not to be seen.
This is a good plan.
You guys have a heightened hearing, right? Do you think you could hear something from here? Activity, conversations?
Not from here. No, there's too much noise. So we need to get down into the tunnel. We need to get out of this concrete.
All right. Well, let's go as far as we can until you might be able to hear something. Deal? Good plan? Good plan. Let's go. So
Okay.
I guess we'll wander in.
Right, and you're taking lead.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And he's standing up. Fairies. That's awesome.
Following up in wolf form. Plus, it keeps people from being able to talk to me.
I wonder if you feel any better. Oh.
Okay. So you guys they head down it's like a maintenance chute that goes down into the sort of sewer system. And you're basically going along, and there's a little river of muck to the side. And as you're traveling down, there's like little access tunnels and stuff. You can see some of it is actually lit. Like you can see bare wires coming from somewhere, and like little very old light bulbs. So there's parts of the tunnel you can actually kind of see okay. And you're kind of winding around, cuts this way, cuts that way. You get to a section where there is a lot of like carbonization on the walls, as if, I don't know, a large explosion had happened at some point.
Does it still smell like what would be like the aftermath of an explosion, or is it like been there? Feels very.
You guys might be able to smell a little bit
We
of
actually
like
have the acute senses as plus to smell.
the cordite.
Wait, was this from Kindred 1 or is this different? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but since we weren't there as those characters,
Right.
just trying to get a sense of like how long ago this was. Is
Right.
it super recent?
You probably can smell the powder residue a little bit, which would probably tell you it's been less than weeks. I think it has. Well, it may have been a month, maybe a month.
I'd ask because I imagine we're not spread out super far. Just do you smell that?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a
What does it smell like?
Recent.
cordite. I know it's still a little wet.
Cordite.
It hasn't quite washed off. It's what we make explosives out of.
Oh yes, there was a very large explosion here.
Yes.
Were you here?
Yes. I told Riley about it. This is why I thought the other vampires had been killed.
What were you?
This is where we came after, let me remember. Why did we come here?
You can't. You were.
We had been woken up by Arson and the witch, but I don't remember why we came specifically to the, out of character, why we came to that tunnel.
I know we ended up running down there. We were trying to find somebody and got led to there. Because remember, we sent the people on the scavenger hunt.
Yeah. So we tracked.
Well,
we tracked Anthony down here.
Someone had
And the
someone
Nosferatu.
had broken the contract
Right.
with the fairies.
Yes.
And
I don't know if I did. Did I know that? I think we. I did.
I think Arson and them explained that to
Oh,
you.
that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you would know. You'd be the
Yes.
only one that would know.
Right. Yes, this is. We tracked those the rogue Nosferatu, and that one old one was killed here.
Oh, great. She was here when things were blowing up.
I told Prince Riley about this immediately when I met her.
And you wouldn't be able to understand me. He'd be the only
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry. I forgot you're still.
That's the whole point.
All right. Well, Riley knows about this explosion. Good deal.
Yes.
Can you perhaps try to listen from here?
Sure. Now, should I make an awareness roll for supernatural?
Yes.
Okay.
In this case, yes.
So awareness
If you
in
have
what?
awareness, be aware. If you're using awareness, use that with perception, and I'll say you need 6s. In this case, if you're using alertness with perception, I'm going to say you need 8s.
1, 2,
Damn.
3, 4,
The
5
mojo is not
successes.
out of those
I'm
yet.
staying
New
with these
dice.
red dice.
How many?
Magic.
6 successes.
6 successes. You hear what sounds like the chipping of stone with hammer.
With 6 successes, can I tell where it's coming from?
It's coming through, basically, you kind of come around a corner. Like you came from somewhere over here is where you came in the tunnel. You wind around a little bit, comes along. Then there's a 90-degree turn. You're going by this area, and that's where the blast is on the walls right there. It's coming through this wall.
Don't breathe.
What are you hearing?
I get it.
Put my hand on the wall. Can you feel it?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They're digging behind this wall.
What are they doing in there?
Building.
With their magazines.
They are
Why are
digging.
they digging?
If you listen, you can probably hear it. You can definitely feel it.
Oh, I'm sure if you can hear it, Asa can definitely hear it right now.
Are they digging towards us or away?
Look, they're digging. It's actually, it's pretty accurate. They're not too far away from this wall, so I don't know if it's parallel or towards. I'm going to assume that it's parallel.
Why?
Only because if they were on this wall, it would be much louder and you could hear it too.
Oh, this makes sense.
Can I roll to try and follow like what the path of sound is?
Are you going to roll awareness or are you going to roll alertness?
I'll roll awareness.
Okay.
Can I use any of my acute sense stuff?
Sure,
I'm listening?
absolutely.
Okay.
Now, I hate to say this because they're going to call us on rules. I think when we define acute sense, you have to define it as one sense, not all of them. So I think the plus 2 you have is for smell.
It is.
Okay.
But I am in wolf form, so I get a plus.
That's right, with the bones.
Come on, I know how this works.
No, I know, but we were
Get off my back,
I
Dad.
don't want you to be taken to task again. I was.
Yes. So I have a plus 2 to all of that. So is that towards difficulty or adding dice? I always forget.
It's adding dice.
Cool. I will do that.
And you need 6s.
Okay. So, see, that cancels out.
60, 70.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, all right. It sounds like it's down from where you are. Like what you're probably hearing is echoing coming through a chamber on the other side of this wall that's causing the wall between where you are and where the next void is to resonate. But it sounds like it's coming from deeper. Yeah. And you also, the wall here, it doesn't seem like the way you're hearing it, it doesn't seem like it's that thick.
It's not next to us. It's down.
It sounds awfully thin. Is there a chamber back there, do you
Are
think?
you talking back
That's
to
what
her?
it sounds
Are you
like.
talking back to her and
Yeah.
Wolf? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
No, I'm talking to her in English.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so I'm hearing you're having the conversation, not her. Okay.
Yeah. This wall can't be that thick.
yeah, they probably just excavated right up to the concrete. Is it concrete? That's it, like a big...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we want to go down there, though. I don't think we want to bust through a wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah.
That was great timing.
Can you grab me another... La Croix? No, let's try the raspberry ones.
Those are the ones in the back?
Yeah.
But is it LaCroix or LaCroix?
I think it's La Croix.
Yeah, it's La Croix. It's French.
C-R-O. I'll look it up.
Because I've had
I think both
many-
are correct. Like,
yeah, I've had many a debate
yeah.
on whether it's LaCroix or LaCroix.
Tomato.
Well, that doesn't seem too out of the ordinary, right? They're supposed to stay underground. They're digging underground.
There's no way to get down to them without busting through this wall or finding another way.
Well...
Provided we even
all of
want
us,
to
no.
go down there
right.
anyway.
I'm not sure I want to go down there either, but all of us, no. I could probably get down there, but there's no way to get all of us there.
Oh, good. The two of us who wanted least to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
and you could get down there. Great.
I don't think it is necessary for us to go into their territory at the moment. But it might be useful to see if they've actually stayed there. Is there any way with your heightened sense you can tell if they've come out and been in the tunnels? Can you smell them or something?
I could try, but I mean, do we know where the boundaries of their territories are? So, I mean, if
Underground.
they,
It
if
was
they
supposed to
been
come
in
and go,
tunnels.
and at least one of them had to come up and talk to Riley, so I might find him.
Right.
And they may come through tunnels, but they may not be going to the surface. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can tell you where the boundaries. I can certainly sniff around and see what I can find.
Well, Riley should know the boundaries, or Prince Miroslav, so at least then we could give him that information. It would not be bad to prove how useful we all are.
I can try contacting the Nosferatu, see if they've seen anything.
I still
Or
don't
possibly
understand
they
the
can
point.
set up surveillance.
Perhaps. I don't know. Since the old one that we killed was here in Nosferatu, I don't know. I mean, perhaps you know them. I do not know them, but considering we fought.
Wait. You killed somebody here?
Yes.
This is just asking for more trouble, and she wants us to trust her.
What? So you haven't come completely clean with us here. So you've been here with this explosion, and you killed another vampire down here?
It was not just me. There were a few of us. I told Riley this. If she did not tell you, I don't know why. But I told her we were here. We were sent here by that Arsen, the wolf, and the witch lady, and we went on a grand adventure. And I can't remember a lot
There was
because it was months ago.
There was friendship, romance.
There was a crazy lady
adventure.
who was possessed by people. No. And we ended up fighting a group of Nosferatu here, including one very old one. And there was an explosion, and he ended up being killed in it.
Out of character, I would think out of the three of us, only Albert would know who would we all know who Lord Anthony was?
He would know who Lord Anthony was. None of the rest of you had met him.
Cool. Got it.
You keep telling me to stay out of trouble. This looks like we're just going directly into it.
I figure if we all hang out together, we get in trouble together.
Oh, that's a great plan. We'll just be a really bad undead breakfast club. Thanks, Albert.
Awesome.
I get to be the guy with the head the cigar.
You're going to be the dead one if we keep doing this. We're all going to be the very dead one.
You're going to be the one that eats the pixie sticks.
Okay, you're taking this a little too far.
I think I'm gonna...
Sticks? What are pixie? Those are the
So
fairies?
I can sniff around. I'll do another search. See if I can tell you if they've been lots of comings and goings of
Okay.
Fae up and down this tunnel. I have 2 successes this time.
No, you don't really pick up anything.
I'm smelling a lot of cordite here. I'm not really picking up anything.
What are you trying to smell for?
Just to see if the Fae have been using this as a major thoroughfare. She's concerned that they're coming and going to the surface.
Well, I mean, I can hear her part of the conversation. She just can't hear me, which is how I prefer it. But I could probably have a better success at smelling something than you can.
Well, if it won't put you out, let's do that and we can get
Well,
out of
I'm
here.
already here in the shit with all of you.
I'm gonna give
I
out.
smell a lot of cordite. Maybe if we move a little further down away from this explosion, you might get a better chance. I'm not saying thousands of feet. I'm saying 20, 30 feet down the way, maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Calvin a quick ring.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to move further down. the
Ring,
tunnel.
ring.
No bars.
Damn it. You're right. I didn't consider that.
Let's see, and I
You have the
get
wrong cell carrier.
a cute
That's
sound.
right.
You need Nosfertel.
Yeah.
And wolf form. I get all the dice.
All the dice.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
With that many dice, I'm sure there's some successes.
And
Oh, there's
it's
a
what,
lot.
6s?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to cancel that bad boy out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, so
Successes.
you basically walk a little farther down and
Actually, I think there's 8 successes. Jesus Christ.
you smell something that smells like freshly baking Hawaiian sweetbread.
She has a flashback. She used to work at a grocery store as a stock clerk.
And you're like,
Actually, she probably would.
it's your mind, your head is reeling. It smells so good.
Oh. Well, I definitely smell something.
Hawaiian sweetbread, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of maybe with a hint of marshmallow and
I
vanilla.
haven't had actual food in a very long time, but that
Yeah.
I want
How-
to go that way.
How strong is it? I mean, is it like a lot of it, or just?
It's all that I can smell right now.
Would it just be the gangrel that can smell this at this point?
Did you follow her?
We did not. I think we stayed put.
I did.
You probably
Oh,
can't.
I stayed put.
You probably can't smell it.
Okay.
Yeah, let alone it's gonna be like super magnified. But yeah, it's just like overwhelming, and the fact that I didn't smell it before now is confusing me.
What's
Well, like I said, the
happening?
cordite.
What's happening down
But
there?
even then, it
Well-
smells really good.
Well, it smells like Hawaiian bread and vanilla, so they've definitely been through here a lot.
Oh, is that what fairies smell like? Hawaiian bread and vanilla?
That's what
They
their
smell
blood smells like.
so good.
Oh, okay.
So
Got
good.
it. I was like,
They
what
are
kind of trap sorcery is
Yummy, delicious
this? Okay.
to vampires.
Adrian
Yeah,
had
like
a
I
time,
want to eat whatever
Yeah.
is making this smell.
Adrian had really strong willpower and self-control, and she lost her self-control roll because the contract had been signed with fairy blood, and she actually ate her contract.
I remember. I was there.
Yeah, she lost it and shoved it all in her mouth.
Okay, got it. I get it.
So I don't know if
That's
you're-
a really bad sign if Adrian lost her shit over a piece of paper that
With a
smelled
little
good.
bit of blood on
Because
it.
this is going to smell like.
Uh-oh.
I think unconsciously she's probably going to start following,
No.
start making steps towards the smell. This is going to be overwhelming at that point.
Hey, you should come back.
Yes, we should not go all the way down there. Now that
That
we
is
know
not incorrect.
they're coming down the tunnels, we can go and report this. This is important.
Well, I mean, we didn't smell it up at the entrance, so they're not actually leaving the entrance. They're just passing through or whatever. But yes, there's a lot of them,
Right.
and it smells delicious here. Asa, come back. Asa.
Not even registering. She's wandering down the tunnel.
at a slow trot.
And Tails kind of like slowly back and forth.
What is she doing? She said she did not want to go to the tunnels.
It smells really good. I got it.
Apparently down there they can smell the fairy blood.
Oh dear.
I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, Lord.
You are her mentor? You do not make her eat?
No, I'm not her mentor. We're gangrel. We just do whatever we want. I'll go get her. So I'll trot down. Hey, not now. Not now. Stop it. Cut it out. Don't make me hit you. I'll roll up a newspaper.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Now, go take it out on the sheriff. She deserves it.
What?
You don't have any say on this. I didn't want to come down here in the first place.
You're right. I don't want to. You really don't want to create a war between the Fae and us, just because you're curious. If they come to the surface, maybe then you can bag one.
I'm not curious. I just want to know what they taste like.
Well, now's not the time.
I don't actually care about them at all. I just want to eat them.
You've got to have
care about what they're doing.
something in your stomach before you can have dessert.
How badly tempting is this?
This is the best thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. This smells
He's
like
talking to
actual
me,
food.
and I am still walking down the tunnel as he's actively talking to me. Then,
Once you returned, human blood became pretty palatable.
yeah,
But it's never really replaced food.
yeah,
This smells like the best meal you've ever had.
This
Yeah.
smells better than the werewolves.
yeah.
You want to make a self-control roll?
I think I have to.
Right. It's a full moon,
Yes.
so you're at difficulty +3, so you need 9s.
Jesus. Well, I told you guys I shouldn't come in this tunnel. So it's just straight up self-control. Is there anything else in there?
No.
No willpower, nothing.
You can spend a willpower. Can you spend one willpower on self-control rolls? I don't know if
I
you
don't
can.
have a lot of willpower points left,
Okay.
though. I'm going to grab some of the help the player dice.
Okay.
Because I can only roll 3 dice, and it's supposed to be at 9s.
Yes, 9s, yeah.
Sam will come back to the entire party being dead.
No.
What do you mean there was a TBA?
and the island will be
Who
on fire.
killed you guys? Us.
Oh.
Should we come back with all new characters? She's like, what happened?
I'm debating if I should use 2 sets of help the player dice, but also kind of just want this to play out the way it's going to play out. Asa might die tonight. I don't know.
Or us.
I guess let's find out.
You could be the only one who lives.
That's very true. She's climbed 3 generations in the, actual game time month or so?
Yeah. She's a little...
Hey, lady, this isn't good.
Right. No, yes, it's very
She's walking away from us right now.
What do you need, 8s?
I guess
I
we should
need
follow.
9,
Nines.
No.
and that just canceled out my 10, so
No.
it's just a wipe.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I didn't even get 1 success.
You
It
are
wasn't a
sheriff. You
negative
should stop
failure.
her.
Here, have these help the player dice back that failed
you.
me utterly. In fact, the help the player dice are why I didn't get a success.
I did have Stork touch them before I handed them out.
Oh no.
Yeah, seriously, if I just rolled the other dice, it probably would have been okay. I had one success.
Only because it doesn't happen very often. I'm just going to quickly look at the
Where's Silva?
frenzy rules.
This is no bueno.
We're all super boned.
Well, we should stop her.
Oh, I said that out of character.
In
sorry.
just a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point, like, she's not even really
You
responding
will
to you.
do-
She's just mumbling to herself about, smells so good, smells so good.
Here are the role-playing guidelines. You will do anything to sate your hunger or destroy the source of the frenzy, but it's from hunger this time, so.
Yeah, it's this bread smell.
Even attacking player characters. Characters in frenzy generally attack the enemy first, but if no enemies are present, friends are perfectly acceptable fodder. For the baser instincts, even lovers and family can fall victim to the vampire's frenzy. So yeah, you're hungry. You know which way dinner is.
So would she seek out the source of the delicious smell, or would she? Just
I think
turn around?
it
I
would
think at
start
this
that
point,
way.
it would probably be heading for that smell, because it's just overwhelming. And
If
she's
you-
also in wolf form right now, so it's going to be, like, even more just all-encompassing.
And I think the only way she would actually attack anyone is if they were to like more forcefully try to stop her.
Yeah,
from
I think
getting
it's drowning out basically everything but
right.
that.
You're on the hunt.
Yes.
Well, do we know if there is a way for her to enter the fairy realm that way?
So she breaks out into like a run.
No, she doesn't.
No.
Oh really? Oh my God! Island on fire.
I'm gonna grapple her.
Okay, all right.
Oh god, if Asa kills Albert, this is going to be terrible.
All right. So what do I need?
Oh, shit.
Look, I failed.
Oh no!
Yeah, I got 2 1s and 2 successes. So
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I don't need to look up the rules to know that you did not grapple.
yep.
Oh my God!
Well, she is in wolf form and she can move pretty quick.
So basically, you go
you
to
just
lunge
miss?
for her, and she just boom takes off, and boom, you get nothing but air.
All right. I'm gonna run after her. I have celerity 1
Okay.
and try again.
Okay.
Well, we should go. Although, I don't know if we should try.
Yeah. On the way up, I'm like, you guys need to run now.
No, with you.
No. All right. That's all I have time for.
she cannot be stopped. So
Oh no! 2 more fails. Look at that. I got 2 successes and another fail. Boy,
Okay.
she's slippery.
So that's you
Those
just
red
you have to
dice.
make it. You have to make a clinch. You're not getting any successes anyway,
That's right.
so it doesn't matter.
right.
But I will let you know. Close combat maneuvers. Where's clinch?
Bread.
all nice over some Hawaiian bread.
She used
Here,
to
I have
be a
it over
stock
here.
clerk too, so I bet you it's like
Yeah.
I used to work at a grocery store,
Close
and
combat
when they
maneuvers,
would stock
strength
like
plus brawl.
the
difficulty
Hawaiian
normal.
King's bread, it was
Accuracy
like
is 0 dice. Damage. If attacker is successful, a clinch, and attacker rolls strength damage in 1 round.
Right. Okay.
So it's just like a normal attack.
Yeah. But it's with strength.
Right.
Would it be oh gosh,
I guess I'm gonna have to hit her.
Okay.
if we help Albert, we'll probably die. However, it'll be fun.
Yes, although someone does need to survive to tell Riley what happened.
Let me guess.
Should we roll initiative at this point?
Yes.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah. If they ran and kept up with me, then yeah.
I don't know if we've kept up with you. I feel like we're a little bit farther back
think
trying
you
to
are.
We're
decide
trying
what
to figure
do.
out what the hell we're gonna
I'm
do.
running really
because-
quick, and she's running in dog form. So
Because, above everything else, vampires are self-serving. And if we know it's a lost cause.
Bruhar.
Yeah, if I know it's a lost
all
cause.
right. So
Everyone roll 1d10
Plus
and
dex.
add to that dexterity plus wits.
Just if we're close.
And
No, you can as well.
And celerity.
Oh
if you have
shit!
it.
And if you have celerity, you can roll that as well.
Plus wits, you said?
Plus wits and dexterity.
9.
15.
Ooh.
I rolled a 9.
Nice.
16.
6, 7.
Oh.
Oh.
I rolled a 9.
You must have one more
Celerity.
dot in some. Oh, you have celerity. That's
13.
Nine.
13.
13.
I didn't roll 9.
Go ahead and roll it.
No, I did. I rolled 9. Or no, I rolled, and then adding everything else up, I got 9.
Okay.
I didn't roll a 9 on my dice, though. Which is why I ended up with 9 total.
What did you get?
New dice.
13.
13. Okay. All right. So Albert is the top dog. He's the top of the...
Yeah, I hate to do this. She's going to be so mad.
Oh, we got wait. No, we didn't. Wait, someone's trying to
Are
redeem.
the players taking sides in this conflict?
All
Betting
of the
going on,
dice.
some side bets.
All of the dice are going to go to Mac.
It hasn't ended yet. I guess it can't happen
roll
yet because he hasn't
vegan
typed it in.
Is
So.
it-
Right now, yeah, it's just you guys fighting.
People should start wagering. There needs to be a way so you can transfer your beers to other people.
Yeah, we
So
should
people
figure
can
that
start
out.
wagering on who's going to
Yeah.
win a fight and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oops.
Well, that would just hurt our feelings.
Well, no, we can take a rake.
I'm not too sure what the difference is between hold and clinch. Hold says, at the time both combatants make a strength brawl roll, the target may take no action until she scores more successes than defender. Oh, okay.
There it goes.
and then-
Now it's help a player stork. It just came through.
Oh, Stork.
And then to escape a clinch, you have to make a strength plus brawl. If escaping character has more successes, she breaks free. So they're almost the same. I'm not sure what the... They're both
Oh,
on
and there's a drink
276.
because we're murdering each other.
They're probably really stoked right now. This is
Probably.
really stressful. Fun for them, really stressful.
They
for
love
us.
it when we're about to die, or when we're yelling at each other. Those are the favorite.
We've been
times.
doing both the whole time.
Yeah, we
digging-
got that covered.
They're digging this game. It's like there's so much happening, and they're all yelling at each other, and now they're fighting. It's great.
So I just want to be clear. I'm not actually clawing her. I haven't actually popped my claws yet because I still have to spend the blood to do that. I'm
Right.
actually hitting her.
Okay, so you're gonna basically just
will be
punching her or
bashing
something
damage.
like that. Okay.
Yeah, what can actually end the frenzy?
Not hitting you.
All right.
But it'll transfer to me, as opposed to the entire Fey realm under the island.
It may very
I
well
told
do
you
that.
I didn't want to
yeah.
go down there.
I know. I told them that you didn't want to go down here either.
Yeah,
Okay.
you encouraged me.
Here's the difference. Clinch
Okay.
inflicts damage. Hold does not.
There you go. All right.
This is an attack. This attack inflicts no damage. The intent is to immobilize rather than injure.
Oh God, we have more help of players.
Oh God.
We have Albert needs more help from relative D-Pod, and we have Asa because the Fae within compels me from Hazelnut Mudslide.
Thank you.
So they're really just,
And I'm now out of help player dice, but I will always come up with more.
So
right
I'm,
now they are head to head.
So
We
I'm
are
just gonna
way above.
strike her, which is a Dex plus Brawl, difficulty normal,
Yep.
and damage is Strength.
There you go.
I only have one fail that time, so 1, 2, 3 success. Oh, 6 is 6.
Sixes, yes.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Wow.
So, okay, so you're going to roll your strength plus 2 dice for your extra successes.
one more help a player for Stork. Albert save Asa. And that's from James V, 1971.
I'll give you my black dice.
See, they know if Albert wins,
I didn't even
everyone's
see
safe.
what that one was. Was that another success?
No, it's just you pulled it towards
No.
you.
Oh, did
it
I?
Was,
Okay.
Yeah. You
So-
just didn't quite grab it.
You said Strength plus.
Strength plus 2, because you had 2 extra successes. You had 3 successes total, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Unless you want to take... Well, you probably wouldn't take a defensive maneuver. You're just-
No, I am
You're
being
oblivious.
driven by the smell.
So,
Sixes.
6s for damage, so. And then 1s cancel out damage?
It's been so long since we've rolled combat.
I thought that they
always-
do.
Huh?
Oh, have we not done that?
For damage?
I thought that one's
I think
canceled
so.
out.
I think so.
I thought it
Yeah.
canceled out like everything.
I don't know. The chat room will tell us in a second, probably.
Because yeah,
All right,
it
well,
looks like
do you want to
3.
like pause for that? I'll go pee really quick and
Go
see
ahead.
if they
Do
correct
their
this. Okay.
Oh, and because I was behind her, I guess, I should have had a +1 to attack roll. Or +2 to attack roll, because it's a flanking maneuver.
Then roll 2 more dice, and if they're successes,
But that's
add
okay.
2
We won't do it
damage
now.
dice.
It's fine.
Okay.
I just was. I'm trying to remember my tactics here, like you say. Ooh, there's a tackle. I should have tackled her.
Yeah, I just had a brain fart. I don't remember. 280. 280. What is it? 285. What's just out now? And for those of you listening
We're looking up rules and stuff.
and like APs, I'm going to be running Legend of the Five Rings again. I'm now watching Kurosawa films because it's necessary to watch as many Kurosawa films as possible before you see 5R.
So it attacks your close
But if
combat
anyone
unarmed action.
anyone in this game,
You mean R.
because it may,
R.
I don't know if it's going to replace this game, but it may be on the same night
Oh, that
and
could be fun.
time. So, but it's basically a samurai shogunate era.
That's
Damage dice cannot botch. It says.
Well,
right
it says
here.
it can't botch.
Okay.
like Kurosawa, you make mad films. Okay, you don't make films, but if you did, they'd have a samurai.
Yes. It's a fantastic.
He hates that song, and I'm so glad
I
he
love
doesn't even know
that
what it is.
song.
It's a fantastic game. And all the player characters are playing samurai, so you're bound by the tenets.
Yeah,
of,
we're basically all paladins. You all have to
Basically.
be super honorable and good.
Oh well, I definitely can't play in that game. I will fail and stab everybody.
It makes it really interesting, though. It's
Just
very
make you a
fun.
scorpion.
I never play the fourth rate characters. I always play garbage characters.
Scorpion are fantastic, they're a very tragic clan.
I mean, I can't even play Knights of the Old Republic as a Jedi character. I tried playing it light side for the original Coder games. I'm like, I'm so bored right now. What? I can't force choke everybody? What?
And what is this all for?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, when it gives you the option of like, help this person out, ignore them, or force choke. Come on now.
I'm totally the opposite. I can't be evil in anything. So
My
this has
husband's
been
the
very
same
hard
way.
for me.
Chatham just lost their minds
Why?
Why?
because about 5R. They're just
Oh.
super fucking excited about that.
So anyway, do we have an answer yet about ones? Well, anyway, let's just say for now that the one does cancel it out. So
Yeah, chat
that-
room, does one cancel out for damage? That was our question, right, chat room?
I don't know why I just had that brain fart. It's never occurred to me before.
So
thought
We
They did,
have
like,
been
when we've
playing
been
that
rolling.
way.
if that's
Yeah.
the case, then I only got 3 points of dashing damage on her. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, bashing damage I believe for vampires is halved.
Yes.
So and we'll assume we drop fractions. So that's 1 point. You may make a soak roll. If you have
Fortitude, she does.
fortitude,
Yep.
you can add that to it.
So,
Your
That
soak,
against
soak
spades.
is stamina plus fortitude.
oh, okay.
Every success you get, you need 6s, will deduct 1 point of damage. I
Okay.
don't think you roll. I don't see anything in here about ones.
All right, so stamina plus
Oh.
fortitude. So
So in that case,
all
it's
of
4 points of damage for her. If the ones don't cancel out
Okay.
successes.
okay, so stamina plus dice for fortitude. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, that's a lot of dice.
Mhm.
What do I need?
You'll be fine.
Chat room is saying no, they've never canceled as far as they remember from other combats.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so.
All right,
What
so
do
that would
I-
be 4 points, which
Yeah.
which you're going to soak. But I just
Yeah.
want
What do
your
I? What do I
attention.
need?
6s?
You're fine.
Yeah, actually, I am.
You just got 1, 2, 3. You only got 4.
Four.
There it is.
Yeah, I saw it. I know.
I
I
didn't
know
see
how
it.
numbers
Okay.
work.
I
So
didn't see
we
it.
only needed 2 because it's half. Bashing is half.
Well, I soaked the shit out of it.
So he boom, smacks you, and you kind of.
List
And off
skitter across the cement.
And at this point, you have been attacked. I'll leave it to you. Do you want to keep going towards the smell, or do you want to turn around and stop?
Since he didn't actually do any real damage,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna growl at him and then keep proceeding in the direction because I'm more interested in eating something.
Okay.
But if he does it again, it will be bad times.
All right. You kind of go around. Okay, that was your initiative. I think you're next. So you basically kind of go around a corner, and you can see there's a long stretch, and it kind of turns. It's a T. It turns left or right, and to the right you can actually see kind of a faint blue glow.
I'm gonna follow the smell more than anything. I'm seeing stuff, but what's registering is the smell
Correct. Okay.
because it's full of frenzy. I mean,
So you're booking.
plowing ahead.
Esmeralda, you're a ways behind. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
This is
You're gonna shoot me, aren't you?
I'm very far away from
You're
you.
Gunny McGunnerson.
I'm
You guys
extremely
need
far
to
away.
invest in
Yes.
Frank guns or some shit.
And I do have silver bullets.
Yeah, I don't know if that would work either. Because she,
blood.
she don't have a circulation.
Oh god, I'm gonna puke.
What? What?
This is so stressful.
Oh. You're getting really invested.
I am. I'm extremely invested because.
This one was my plate.
Oh.
You can keep playing.
I know,
You
I'm
don't have
just-
to stop and watch me get more cake from my
I was
face.
just I'm sorry. I was
It's okay.
distracted.
By the way, there's a whole sheet cake in the refrigerator with the not this
here.
the chocolate on it, but the cheesecake on it as well. Because I
But
want
this is chocolate.
I'm gonna cut it.
And it's here.
It's
Sorry. It's gonna be gross.
There's a knife.
There's a knife.
There is? Oh, I didn't know that. There, I can see it. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It did come out pretty
So,
good.
what are you going to do?
How far are we from the entrance of the tunnel?
You may not be
Yeah, it's
seeing
hard.
that yet because she
least
just
it's
kind of went
sticky.
around the corner, and so you're behind her. So you probably haven't seen what's at the end of
Right. I mean backwards.
it. A ways.
Okay.
A ways.
Darn it! I just wanted cell phone bars. That's all I wanted.
It would probably take you running.
What about with
You
celerity?
have celerity. Oh, you have celerity. You could probably get outside in 2 turns.
2, man. Okay.
I was going to say 4
Without the
without
celerity.
celerity. It'll be over in 4 turns.
Yeah.
Whatever happens.
It's gonna be. Yeah. It's gonna be done.
Although you have celerity at the yin yang, don't you? She might be
I
able
do
to
have.
catch.
I do have celerity at the
Oh,
yin yang.
how many dots do you have?
3.
Ooh, okay. You can get out there. You can
shirt since it's at least half applicable today.
Yes.
you can get out. You can get out of there in a turn. You can run all the way out. But I'm gonna make you spend a point of blood to do
But
that.
who's closer? I mean, well, no.
It depends what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
Definitely my new favorite tank top.
I'm like,
It's awesome.
okay, I'm not able to play like self-serving in any game ever. So this is like an extreme struggle because my goodness is like, I gotta go stop her. But the self-servingness of the Bruja is like, get the F out. So I'm having an
then
inner struggle right
There's your
now.
obligation then as sheriff.
There is. And if I desert, Riley will probably just have me killed anyway. All right, I'll keep following her.
Okay. All right.
Not super fast though. I'm hanging back a little bit.
Oh, you are because
Yeah.
you can totally catch
I
up.
could totally
right
catch
now
up
if you
right
want to.
now. I know. Yep, I know that.
All right.
So I'm going to take the median. Keep going at a steady pace. Hey, Albert, you doing good? You okay?
All right, Layla.
I'm going to continue heading that way too.
Hmm?
I'm going to continue heading that way too.
Okay. All right. Then it's back up to Albert.
All right, I'm going to tackle her.
All right.
A tackle, because I've now been looking it up. Now, she's in front of me, so I still also have flanking.
Sure. Yeah, that gives you a +2 dice. I
Right,
think.
so tackle is strength plus brawl. It's on page 277. You rush your opponent, tackling them to the ground. Both combatants roll dex plus athletics, difficulty 7, or suffer knockdown. Even if the target succeeds, he is unbalanced and suffers a +1 difficulty to his actions until the next turn. Strength plus brawl.
Yep, we have another drink in the chat room.
It's empty, but
Oh no.
Since we're rolling dice,
Does
it's a
anyone
good
want
time.
wine?
I'm okay right now. I'm having so much cake.
Maybe later, because I really don't want to. I would like to switch to beer because
Okay.
I've gone
Would
through
you
that
like
before.
us to take it away from in front of you?
Well, I don't. It's a very good wine. I don't want it to go to waste.
Okay, I will have some wine, but I don't have a glass.
I'll get you a glass.
Okay.
just like this.
And I'm going to use
Drink
two
it out
of
of the
my
bottle.
No, here.
dice
Okay.
to hit because I've been doing such a lousy job at hitting her
Strength
this
plus
time.
ball difficulty is +1.
Oh wait, and I still get a +2.
Strength plus brawl difficulty is +1, so you need 7s.
Okay, and I'm flanking though, right?
That gives you 2 extra dice.
All right, 2 more dice.
But your difficulties is 7 now, not 6.
Copy that.
Oh, that's a really awesome dice holder.
Hold on, how are you flanking?
Because you're ahead of me, running ahead of me, and I'm hitting you, and you're running, and so we're not side by side.
You're not facing them, so that it's more.
Oh, okay, okay, that I get, because normally I think of flanking is people on either side of the
Yeah.
enemy. That's why I was asking.
Look at all those ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
No, Stork.
He's corrupted your
one
awesome red
one.
dice.
Oh, he got one good roll out of it.
2 1s, so that's 2 successes.
I wonder if you
What's that? I
insulate
can't
the
read.
die if
That's a
it's
6.
still.
So I need 7, so I got 2 successes.
Well, that's something.
I hit her. I tackled her.
You're on her back.
Yeah.
And you can give those back to him.
So you're gonna roll strength +1 plus another one for the extra success. So strength +2. That's your damage.
Does that count?
Nope.
Ooh.
That's better.
It's actually pretty good.
What-
Okay.
Yeah.
Damage. You're number 6.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You got 5.
5.
5. Okay.
5.
So that's
I can't
Oh
see
yeah,
over
there's
here.
5.
so that's 2 because we have it because it's
Bashing?
bashing.
Crashing.
So you want to make a circle?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh, this is
That's
crazy.
Strength +4.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Oh Lord.
You guys are fucked.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I
This is
totally
fine.
soaked the shit out of that.
Okay.
I had 4 successes.
Now you both need to make a dexterity plus athletics difficulty 7.
Okay,
This
dex
is a complete draw.
and athletics. All right, 7.
Yep.
I have 2 successes.
Okay. You do not suffer a knockdown.
I have 1, 2. What do I need? 6s?
Yeah.
I have 4 successes.
Okay. You also do not fall down. You basically try to tackle her, and you both kind of skitter to your feet and keep running. But she's like
Well,
as soon as you
my attention's turned though,
All right.
because now he is stopping me from what
Okay.
I'm heading
It
for.
says even if the target succeeds, he is unbalanced and suffers a +1 difficulty to his actions until the next turn.
the target.
The target.
Okay. All right.
So he's unbalanced me a little bit. That's
Yeah.
going to trigger me to do something about
Okay.
it. I'm probably going to just try and take a snap at him.
A bite.
Yes.
Excellent. That does aggravated damage.
Yes, it does.
Go ahead and roll a bite. And since you're a dog, you can make a bite without a clinch.
Yeah. So what is that going to be? It's strength and brawl, or
Bite is dexterity plus brawl. Your accuracy is +1. You
Dex
may
plus
add a
brawl.
die.
so I can add a die.
But you are at an increased difficulty, so you're at 7 because you're off balance. You're at
Okay. So I'm
you
at
need 7s.
7s.
Yeah.
All right. That cancels out. So I actually only have 1 success.
Okay, that is sufficient. Your damage is strength +1.
Can I dodge?
You may elect to make a dodge, but you're going to don't roll damage yet.
Strength.
You're going to burn your next move.
That's fine.
Okay.
No, maybe because I have celerity.
We're not using. Well, yeah, you can still do your celerity moves at the end of the turn, but your next thing, your next normal move, you'll get moves at the end of this turn, but your next move will. Actually, or maybe just take one of those away. I guess. I don't know. We're not actually playing rules as written when it comes to initiative.
So you just let me know.
Because everyone is supposed to actually write down what they're going to do in the turn
Oh,
at the top of the turn, and
Right.
then you declare it. So if you want to, you have to actually what you would normally do is abort whatever you had said you were going to do, spend a willpower point, and then make the.
Really?
Yes, that's what you're supposed to. That's
So
rules as
complex.
written.
so what are you going to let me?
I
So-
haven't talked to one GM that actually does initiative rules.
So am I allowed to dodge?
I would say you're allowed to dodge, but it's gonna eat your next turn.
Okay, even with the celerity point.
Well, it's gonna eat
Oh, then
your next turn. You still get your celerity turns at the end of this turn.
right. Okay. 2 success, 3 success, 4 successes,
Okay.
5 successes. I cannot see that one. I should move it.
Yes, you have completely dodged the crap out of her bite.
Oh man.
My attention is definitely turned towards you now, though.
Okay. Do you have celerity?
No.
Okay.
Lucky for everyone else.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It is now Esmeralda's turn, and and she has turned around and has now tried to bite him. So they're starting to get a little more serious.
Holy God. I'm still like reasonably far away though. I'm not going right up to them.
You is that what you're telling? You're telling me that, or
Yes.
you're asking? Okay.
I absolutely am not going right up to them because
Okay.
I've seen her do stuff,
Right.
and at the end of the day, I still am all about me.
Right.
So, oh God, I don't want that on me unless it absolutely has to be. Sorry, guys,
That's not for you. Don't worry about it.
I'm wussing out. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm gonna stand there and brace. I'll take my gun out. Not gonna shoot.
Okay.
Do you remember
Not
what
do it.
reserves of strength is about?
What?
Reserves of strength. It's on my character sheet, and I'm trying to remember what it is.
That sounds like a merit or a
It's
flaw.
a trait. Maybe it is a merit. I'll look
Under
merits.
merit and flaw in the back. So you're basically taking your gun out. Are you?
I'm not gonna make a noise.
What gun? What gun are you?
I have. It looks like I have an assault rifle.
Oh, good. Okay. Shink. All right. Or Layla.
When I see her pull that out, I'm just gonna like look super confused. Kind of shrug and keep running.
Okay. They've slowed down. You can get within range to do something this turn, because she basically turned around and started attacking them. Mm-hmm. So they're not in a constant run at this point.
No, I'm not gonna stop her.
Hang back just a little bit, like
Okay.
like get within like not in range, but get close enough to intervene. But they're kind of going at it, so I don't want to necessarily jump in because I feel like I could like knock. Since they're so balanced, I feel like if I make a wrong move, I could also like cause as
Upset
much
the
harm.
apple cart.
Yeah, I could actually make it worse for Albert than.
Okay.
When's that ever stopped you before?
I've never been in a fight with you before.
That's true.
And it's back to Albert's character.
I'm not a venture anymore.
right.
Let's see. Either I'm going to have to think of a new character or you guys are.
Probably us.
We'll have to see.
Well, miss 3 points in celerity can probably just get
Yeah.
foe
Yeah.
without a problem.
I could, and don't get me wrong, I am thinking about it.
That is the biggest fidget thing I've ever seen.
Yes, it has 12 sides.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to take it out because I'm getting the anxieties.
Oh, it's got little switches on it.
I can't imagine
does.
why.
Hey, size doesn't matter, okay? It's fine.
Yeah, that's what people
We
say
love it when
too.
you
Are
say that.
sad.
We love it. You know what?
about
We
the
know
size
you're
of
lying,
things.
but we love that anyway.
I wrote a whole song about that.
That's true.
Size of
This is awesome.
Actually, I only know the alto line. It sounds really
They
bad
need to
when
make
I
a
only sing
D20
alto
like
line.
that big.
I know, right?
I guess
You can clinch and bite, and you can divide your attack pool.
I'm not in. Well, yes, right. I could do that.
Divide your
That would
attack
be
pool into
awesome.
two.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? I don't really want to hurt her. All I want to do is get her attention, which I've got. So I'm going to back up.
All right.
You're going to try and lead
Yeah.
Chase?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna. Oh, I
Oh, okay.
see.
So you're going to make a move, like a full move away from her? Or are you just going to sort of disengage from... There's no disengage thing
Right.
in the
I'm
rules.
trying to figure out if I should bop her on the nose first.
Does Masturbator did I help them for Asa?
Wow. Oh my god, you guys.
Bloodthirsty crowd.
Yeah.
I don't want Asa to die, and I don't want everyone to hate me because I killed everyone else.
It'll be awesome either way. Or if magically another third option happens, which is totally possible.
You know what? I'm going to verbally taunt her. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up and verbally taunt her.
Now my feelings will be hurt. That's the problem with Frenzy. There's not a lot of ways to...
Oh, that's right.
End it.
You're frenzied and you don't actually understand
Does Frenzy
English.
make you immune to, like, Riley's powers, too?
It-
No, actually, she pulled me out of Frenzy once I thought.
You get bonuses against it.
You might actually be immune to it. I'm not 100% positive because
She did
I think that was a
something, because I was eating the werewolves in Frenzy.
right. But see, at that point, you'd already kind of sated.
And we have another help a player for Albert from Angelus 1974. who I think is a new follower tonight. So thank you for
Thank
that.
you.
Yay.
Thanks for following.
I feel like the chat room is like
Yeah, all right.
divided.
They are.
They are.
I feel
Asa
it.
Albert.
It
I
feels
think-
like
I don't
they've
think they
split
want-
themselves up.
I don't think they really want anybody
No.
to die,
No,
though.
I don't want anyone.
Or they
That's-
want both of you to die, and that's why they're evenly
That's true.
splitting it. Oh God, another one.
Oh God.
James V, 1971. Stork Albert, Steak Asa, so she's easier to handle.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh
any-
God, Ann Hazelnut Mudslide, Asa, I'll spend them all. Everybody help me.
I have to start using these helpful players, guys.
Yeah,
so.
you guys have to start rolling. You guys have to roll them if the people want it.
That's what I'm saying. If you go and do a clinch and bite, you can add as many of those help player dice as you
I
want
know.
into your pool. Split it into two.
I don't want to bite her. It's aggravated. All I'm trying to do is get her attention and lead her out.
She can handle quite a lot of aggravated damage.
Yep.
Yeah, she's
Well,
been
at least
soaking
7
everything.
points.
Please
After
don't.
that, it's problematic.
Please don't let me.
And I can
completely
one-shot
die.
her. Because it happens.
Right.
Oh God.
Wow, you both have mounds of extra.
Now I'm having anxiety. Give me the cube. I did not come here tonight going, maybe Asa will die.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna. Since we're trying all the maneuvers, let's try on pages 276 to 277. I'm gonna try a sweep.
Okay.
And a sweep,
Use
for
your
those
own
of you playing
legs.
along at home, it's a difficulty +1. An attack designed to trip an opponent. If successful, the target takes strength damage and must roll Dex plus Athletics difficulty or suffer a knockdown.
All right. Go ahead.
So,
Dex plus brawl or melee
May
if
the
you're
best
using
gang
a
roll
weapon,
win.
which you are not.
Yeah, this is
Difficult.
one-on-one gang roll
You need
action.
7s.
This is what your character wanted the whole time.
Oh my gosh, my chanting of fight, fight, fight was way too.
what did you say it was? Strength.
Foreshadowy.
Strength,
Prophetic.
strength plus brawl.
No, it's Dex plus brawl.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dex plus brawl. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Make sure you're not rolling the d12.
No, I took it out.
What?
Oh, I see 1, 1. Oh, I missed. Because I needed 7, so I got nothing.
You got nothing. Wheep. It's now to Asa. You're in frenzy,
Yeah,
and
she's
you've made a decision.
she's gonna try and bite him again.
Okay.
So or make an attempt at it. So
How bad do you want it?
strength and brawl, right?
How bad do you want to get him to leave you alone so you can go after that delicious smell?
Pretty bad.
Maybe,
Don't worry.
maybe even grab a handful of help a player
Well,
dice.
there's definitely going to be some going in there. I'm doing them.
What is your play here, Stu?
No, I'm doing them.
He needs to get rid of the game because he wants to start an L5R game.
No.
No, I'm going to use them in waves because if I use like a whole handful, that seems like too much. But her drawing on some extra reserve.
Okay, all right.
So strength and brawl. Oh, that's actually another die in there. So many dice.
So do I get to dodge again?
Oh, you took.
He dodged last time.
We've been
So-
skipping your celerity phase.
I figured that sweep was my celerity
Okay.
phase.
Okay. Well,
So do I get to dodge
Oh.
now?
then it would be your turn again, which you would skip. You can do it again and skip the next turn.
Can I use it as a dodge instead?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You
Oh.
could dodge right now and skip your next turn.
Okay. Yeah. We're dodging.
So go ahead and roll and see if you hit it.
Well,
What am I
then-
aiming for? 7?
Need 7s, and you're actually supposed to get as many successes as she rolls.
4.
So you need to get 4 successes.
While they're rolling, or while they're doing that, what are ways to bring someone out of frenzy?
Stake them.
Stake them?
I'm going to use 2 of my dice.
It's
Okay.
like stake them, or they get their objective, or I think it's like if the daylight comes up, because I think the one time she frenzied and ran off outside and like had to go to sleep, and woke up feeling better about life.
Right.
What do I need to...
4 successes, you need 6s.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
We're gonna be here for the next 6 hours. I think.
5. Yeah.
So if she got her goal, she would stop?
If I ate one of the fairies, I would probably stop.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I have no problem with that.
You gonna
That
bring
helps
me a
me a lot.
fairy? Yeah. If I ate a fairy, I would probably stop. Or probably if I at least incapacitated him because he's become my new
With respect to
objective.
Stu.
Okay. Oh, so now your goal is him.
Well, he interrupted what I was trying to
Yeah, she'll
do.
probably still want the fairies.
Right, okay. That helps.
But I think like it's once you sort of like achieve something that you were trying desperately to do. Like, I think if I really tore the shit out of him, I don't know if that would.
Yeah, Frenzy, you're just generally pissed off. You have an objective. I would say that objective can probably shift depending on what happens.
It's just looking for some sort of general satisfaction to stop the anger.
Right.
I think it's your turn.
Yes.
Oh, it is. Oh,
So bring me a fairy to eat, and everything will be great.
that also seems dangerous. How powerful are fairies? Asking for a friend.
You probably wouldn't know.
You may not know.
Okay, so I wouldn't know. Darn it all. Well, I would know about Frenzy, though, right? I would
sure.
assume.
Oh, definitely.
So I recognize that her objective is just to eat a fairy, and doesn't matter to me if she eats a fairy, so
Okay.
I think I'm just going to keep hanging out.
All right. Layla.
I'm still going to have the gun out, though, just in case.
It really came down to the character flaw. So,
It's pretty awesome.
yeah.
I'm gonna head past them, and then
Okay.
just because there's that blue, because by now I can see the blue light too, right?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Because I mean, if I can head them off and maybe
Bring me a
block. Well, but I'm thinking like
Go.
that's the next step.
Seriously, bring me a fucking fairy, and
If he can't stop you, the next step is that direction. So like head them off at the pass,
Right.
as it were. So I'm gonna head that direction and see what I see, and then still keep my eye on
Okay.
what's happening with the two of them.
So you basically kind of get past them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's exactly what we sound like.
That's totally-
We nailed it.
yeah.
Back up to you. So this is your celerity.
I'm going to drop back. How far back can I drop?
You can probably get 8 or 10 feet away.
Okay. Would that give me enough time to turn into a wolf?
I think it takes a couple turns to turn into a wolf.
I think you're right.
That is animalism.
In combat, I believe it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we hadn't been doing that.
I think someone had given us the will actually. about
Unless
that.
I spend blood to do it.
That is animalism, right? Or is that
It's protean.
protean?
And I think unless you spend blood, you can drop it down to 1 turn. So I'd have to spend like 3 blood, I think.
Then we're going to have 2 Frenzying Gangrel in this tunnel. Yay.
It's okay. I'll just drop back with celerity. That's fine. It's enough to keep her. It's enough to keep her moving that direction.
Yeah, because I'm definitely going to be following
Yeah.
after you.
3
at this point.
turns.
Yeah.
Spending additional blood reduces the time of the transformation by 1 turn. Per
you-
point spent to a minimum of 1. So you
Yeah.
could
It takes 1 turn if I spend 3 blood.
3 blood. Well,
2
2
blood.
2 blood.
This is working. This will be fine.
Okay. So you
We're all fine here.
How
Here.
are you?
None of us are panicking.
your prey is backed up.
I'm going to go
Would you
after
say
him.
you're...
Run, lunge.
Yep. And then we get all of these and some helpful player dice.
You can use up all your helpful player dice on this.
Well, I kind of have to start using them. I can't just not do that.
That's a hit. That's a big hit.
Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. You want to try dodge?
Can I?
Sure.
Of course I would like to
You
dodge.
burn your turn again. You need 5 successes. You need 6s.
One of those helpful player dice was a success, so
Excellent.
there you go, guys. It's all for you, chat.
They're bloodthirsty.
So, and what do I need to...
They are.
6s.
And how many successes do I need?
5? 5.
I'm going to spend another 2 player dice, help a player dice.
Okay.
That's a big one. That's a 3, it's 2. Oop, nope.
Ooh.
Now,
That's
how
a
many
botch,
did you...
I think.
Oh,
No, it's here. I got an 8 and a 1, and then another 1. So it's not a total botch, right?
You have to get no successes for it to be a botch.
Right.
okay, it's not a botch.
Well, I got 1 success, but it canceled out with a 1.
Yeah.
That,
That's not
but
a
you
botch.
still rolled it.
Right.
If you rolled no successes and got 2 1s,
Give
then
those
you're...
back to her.
your.
Okay, so now I got to make a soak roll because she's rolling.
Well,
damage.
she has to roll the damage first.
Right.
So I had 5 successes, so...
So you're gonna roll 4 dice plus your strength plus 1 for a bite.
And soak is just fortitude.
Fortitude plus stamina.
Okay, what is my...
It's your strength.
Yeah, what is my target number?
6s.
It's a lot of fucking dice.
Yeah, it is. Gangrel gnarly.
That would be 2 successes. You got lucky.
Oh, wow.
Only 2 successes. So you make
Whoa.
your soak roll. This is aggravated damage. Actually, you only roll. I'm sorry. You only roll fortitude because I don't think you get to roll your stamina for aggravated damage.
That's 2 successes.
Oh my god! Happy birthday to us! Today is the Ace and Albert show.
Okay. And that was Ace's turn. It's now Esmeralda's turn.
I feel like we're in Pirates. It's like, what are we to be 2 immortals locked in an eternal battle?
That's right.
Oh my god, totally. I'm in such a crux right now because she could be going to mess with some stuff and they're fighting. He's
Oh,
falling
I'm still
back.
where you could see me. Like I'm not
Okay.
going past, and
I'm not touching it.
I've gone around and positioned myself, and I'm still facing them. I'm just like between them.
You're not
and
sneaking
the blue
off
thing.
down the tunnel. To
Although
do
first
that.
fairy you see,
No,
just
you can
grab
see
them and
me.
throw them my way. Delicious fairies.
Yeah, so I'm not like out of sight. I'm very obviously like when you see like someone covering somebody in basketball. Like I'm kind of like doing that, except I'm between them and that portal or the blue light thing.
Can
Like
we
welders.
can we like talk with each other? Does that count as like an action we talk with each
A
other?
short sentence per turn.
Does that count as your action if you talk to someone?
You can talk while you're doing something else.
So I'm going to guess that when he backed up,
my.
he got to where I'm at.
He's probably right in front of you.
Okay. What is your plan here so I can assist?
Fly, you fools!
Because I'm. If you're next to him, I just lunged at him and just barely missed, like doing damage.
So what's your
Right.
problem here? Run!
Oh yeah, I'm just like watching. Like, so what's your plan? Like, what are we doing? I think.
And just so you know, bullet wounds to vampires are reasonably inconsequential.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's bashing damage. It's halved. You can heal it by spending blood.
What if I had like silver bullets? Because I do have those.
That's for werewolves.
Well, yeah, darn it.
Ostensibly, if you don't know. Well, yeah, they did. We did know.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
guys do know that.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, you could probably shoot a lot of bullets to incapacitate her
Or distract.
She's
without actually
distracted.
killing.
Run! God, I told you guys to run. You're standing around.
Well, I told everybody I shouldn't go in the tunnel. Now you know.
We also know it's not just moonlight.
Well, he's falling back. So
Yeah, remember your whole thing about,
Yeah.
oh, it's just the moonlight if
Well, we
it's
know that
reaching
now.
you. That's bullshit.
Wait, so
Apparently.
wouldn't bringing her out of the tunnel only like exacerbate this then? If
We
she's
don't have
No,
no time
it-
for this discussion.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm asking out of character. I don't really.
It has
I don't
no
really know how this
consequence.
works.
The moon still remains full regardless of underground or not.
Okay. Okay.
It could be the tidal
Okay.
pull. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, go disrupt the oceans.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Now you can
I'm
make
so
saves
sorry.
to
I'm
frenzy,
taking
right?
so long. I'm so
I don't
sorry.
know.
It's fine.
Are there saves to get out of frenzy? Yep. Like every roll, every round, isn't there a way to pull yourself out? Or do you
you
just
want
go
to.
till if you
He
want?
doesn't want this to happen.
He's like,
That's
darn
why
it, you asked that
that's why
question.
he hasn't even offered this as an option.
I'll look it up. What do you want to do? Or do you want to hold? You can always
I'm going
hold.
to I'm so sorry, guys. Chat room, I'm sorry. I'm going to see that he's falling back, think that he has a plan, and follow his lead. So I'll fall back more.
Okay. All right. So you're just basically kind of backing up a little bit.
Oh, a little more than a little bit. Like,
It's like a full move. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, with your celerity, Is that your celerity run?
Yeah, like a backwards run.
Like the Fred Flintstone run?
Yes.
Layla.
All right, I pumped blood.
Easy there, Chief.
In what?
In strength and dexterity.
Ah, okay. Now you can. How much can you spend per turn? Okay, so how much are you putting in?
Oh, two in strength and 1 in dexterity.
Okay, got it. All right.
And I can, and that's not is that my action?
No.
Okay.
No, that is
Doing
a
that.
free thing, but you're limited to how much blood you can spend per turn.
Okay. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to pull a stake out of my bag,
Okay.
and I'm going to jump and using my celerity try and stake her.
Okay. You may.
Well, she came prepared.
I'm an old enough vampire to know I should probably not go anywhere without a fucking stake.
I believe you can add celerity as if
I
it
don't know how that
were
works.
if it were dexterity. If you don't use it for anything else, if I recall correctly. Want to double check that for me real quick?
I'm looking it up now.
So I can use it now as like extra dice, or I can use it afterwards as like extra turns.
You
Yes,
could even
I think you have
split
to
it.
spend blood to do that. That does not count to the maximum amount of blood you can spend in a turn.
Okay.
But I believe you can just add it to your dex.
Okay, I'll just do that then.
In fact, I actually have that.
So what am I
142,
rolling to
144.
stake her?
You're going. The difficulty is 8,
I have that here
and
too.
it's going to be dexterity plus melee.
Well, I'm looking
I
it
think
up.
for staking.
Stake through the heart. It's staking a
Oh,
vampire.
melee? I thought it would be brawl.
It might be. I'm not sure.
Staking a vampire. It's a difficulty 9 attack. If the attack
9,
succeeds, it
okay.
inflicts 3 health damage. It doesn't actually say what you need.
Let me look it up because
Page 280.
I actually found the rules for that.
Each point of celerity adds 1 die to every dexterity-related dice roll. In addition, the player can spend 1 blood point to make an extra action up to the number of dots he has in
In
celerity.
addition, so you automatically get to add.
If you spend the blood, right. At the beginning of a relevant turn. This
Well, you don't have
expend-
to spend blood to add it to your dexterity, right? Does it say that, or it says you have to add it to get an extra action?
Let me just read the whole thing. In addition, the player can spend 1 blood point to take an extra action up to the number of dots he has in celerity
No,
at the
no,
beginning.
rewind.
Oh, okay.
Rewind, I got
At
that.
the very beginning system, each point of celerity adds 1 die to every dexterity-related dice roll. In addition, the player can spend 1 blood point to take an extra action up to the number of dots he has in celerity at the beginning of the relevant turn. This expenditure can go beyond her normal generation maximum. Any dots used for extra actions, however, are no longer available for
Okay.
dexterity-related rolls in this
That's
turn.
the way I thought. All right. So you can. How many points of celerity do you have?
2.
2. You could use 1 and add 1 die, and still have 1 point of celerity. You can spend a blood and get an extra action at the end of the turn.
I'll do that.
And then there's
Or
this-
you could use both of them now, get 2 dice, and not get any action.
Then
I'll
there's this.
just-
Normally, a character without celerity must divide their dice pools if they want
Yes.
to take multiple actions in a single turn. A character using celerity performs his extra actions, including full movement, without penalty,
Right.
gaining a full dice pool for each separate action.
Yep.
Okay.
Extra actions gained through celerity may not, in turn, be split into multiple actions. However,
Yes.
Okay.
And they can't use disciplines.
Right, so I'm saving 1 of my celerity for maybe running, and
Right.
I'm using the other one for 1 die for my roll.
Okay.
And so what am I rolling to?
You're gonna roll brawl. I'm pretty sure it's melee, but yeah, I'll let you use brawling plus dexterity.
280, page 280.
Plus dexterity, or oh, okay. Can I retcon something then? I thought it would be strength, so I put 2 dots in strength.
Well, strength is how much damage you're gonna do after you hit.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying you
I would have flipped it. I would have
Okay,
added.
that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
I would have added 2 dots to dexterity,
Okay.
and then 1 dot to strength when I pumped blood originally. Okay, so wait, 1. So 1, 2, 3.
It doesn't actually say, even in the book, it just doesn't tell you what. I mean, it just says difficulty 9.
No, I'm looking through my notes here. I found it's pieced together and it's spread out through a whole bunch of different pages. I found it and I
Fucking
can't
scavenger
see what I did
hunt.
with it.
It
It is. It's a scavenger hunt to find rules in the book.
Which
All right.
it's kind of important. Staking.
Right. So, but we know it's
Things.
difficulty 9,
All right.
and I'll say it's brawling plus dice.
Well, there's
All
weapon
right,
strike.
Layla.
It's weapon strike. You want to call it a weapon?
No,
Okay.
I already decided that.
Oh.
And you need 9s.
1,
There's definitely
2.
looks like
It's 2 9s.
it looks
I
like
can't read the flat ones. The peak. The
Flat
pill
one's a
ones.
2.
a
That's a
7,
seven.
a 7, and a 7. That's
a lot of good
there.
dice.
So there's
Two
just,
nines.
There's 2 9s. so.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna roll strength plus
You can have all these
1.
back.
Strength plus 1 for the extra success, and that's including whatever your pump is.
Okay.
And you have to get 3 successes to basically penetrate to get to the heart to actually
Strength plus
immobilize her.
1.
Are you wearing your armored coat?
And don't remember.
She's
on
not
dog
as a
form.
wolf. No.
I'm in wolf form, so it's not.
So
gonna be relevant.
strength plus 1. That's
Plus,
all.
plus whatever you pumped.
Well, no, that
I'm not
includes.
sure if the
what
coat
pump.
she gave me has armor in it yet.
And
I need
it's
to read
sixes?
her.
Okay.
And you need to get 3 successes to get to the heart.
Should have saved some of my player dice instead of using all of them on that last
Well,
roll.
you barely got it. You
Yeah,
get 2
you-
successes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't
None of
help
the player dice did it.
so.
Oh, really?
1, 2, 3.
Oh! There
5
were 5
successes on 5
successes.
dice.
Okay. You take 5 points of is it bashing. I believe it's bashing.
But she also goes into torpor.
She goes into torpor. Well, not torpor. She goes.
She goes
she's
into
immobilized. Right.
And is out of frenzy.
Yeah.
And it's automatically out of frenzy.
All right. So how many points of actual damage is this thing?
Well, it's 5 bashing, so I would say 2 bashing.
Okay.
You can make a soak roll.
Is that
Can she if she's unconscious?
Can I though?
Yeah, that's an automatic thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
And that's stamina plus
Damn.
Well, I thought.
fortitude.
You don't want me touching
Yeah.
the dice.
Yeah, right. I don't. Thank you.
Yep, I'll remember
Yeah, right.
that.
You've had pretty
What's
good
my
rolls,
target?
those.
I know, it's a myth.
6s.
Oh yeah, I soaked that like. Holy shit! I soaked
How much
that.
of it did you soak?
All of it.
All of it.
Oh.
I had 5. So I got staked, but I didn't take any damage.
Yes.
But you know what?
It was
That's fine.
just. It was just
Does
a
she
clean.
fall asleep though? Does she still go?
I'm going to say that you are. She basically didn't take any damage. Right?
Yeah, she just isn't harmed. She's just
Right. 'Cause
out.
it's supernatural.
Yeah, so
blah, blah,
it's
blah.
just a
You're
staked
out.
wolf on
Yes.
the ground now. Wow, nobody died. I'm actually really shocked.
Me too. I'm completely surprised.
How was, like, nobody took damage?
You guys are very evenly matched.
Surprisingly so. I didn't think that would be the case, honestly.
That's because
Well, you
of
also-
the celerity.
And
Yeah.
that was lucky rolls.
You didn't use any blood.
That's true.
And I didn't
I don't
either.
think it would have occurred, though, because I wasn't consciously really thinking of that.
It probably depends on how old of a vampire you are.
Not
If
very.
if you frenzy and you're an old vampire, you're going to like
Yeah, she's
empty your
not. This
reserves
is
and
like
become like Superman.
her 3rd time in this game, so.
Right.
Although it's on full moon, so that means she's probably gonna get something that sticks around when she goes back.
That's right.
Because I've just been stacking them because her frenzies are always really bad.
Yep. Okay.
Wow. So I think that was might have been enough for this night.
You hear a something walking up behind you.
Oh dear. I'm gonna spin around.
You can see a shadow extending, like the blue light's coming from this direction. You can see like a long shadow extending. You can't see who it is. Hear what I say? What was that?
What?
I just heard a boing. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Who-
Someone spent stuff in the chat room.
okay, right. You get you hear a voice go. Your kind is not welcome here.
Oh Lord.
Turn around and leave now, or thou shalt be dispatched.
I'm not laughing in character.
I'm sorry. No, not laughing. No.
But
I
That's the
bet
best
you are,
face.
though.
If I do, it's concealed. But haha, or I'll laugh later.
You could laugh. You're a bruja. You're like totally. It's a little gnome. Let me see the hat.
You're the sheriff.
Hello. Hi. Sorry, nothing going on here.
You should get her out of here.
Just doing some sheriff business.
No, I'm whispering that to you as she's talking to the fairy.
As
I'm like
sheriff,
pointing at
but,
Isa's
we'll-
body.
We'll get out of here.
See if we need to stick around.
See that you do.
Well, we haven't met yet. Hey, feel like since sharing.
Does he smell really good?
Like freshly baked bread. Just out of the oven.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm grabbing Asa and booking.
Do you revert back to human form?
I think.
Oh, you know,
Do you
might
have
not.
to though?
You might not if you're staked.
I'm
up to
like
you.
super
I would,
staked.
I would say you're
Super
not.
staked.
Super staked.
Super staked.
I would say you're not. You're probably still in wolf form.
All right, never mind. Introductions later. Bye.
I'm gonna bow to the
Okay.
in the direction of. Can we see it yet?
No,
Okay. Bow, and then
you can kind of tell the shadow sort of disfigures as it bows.
and then I'm
You'd say it kind of shortens. And,
gonna turn and walk out.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep like my attention like behind me. Like it's like when you're walking and trying to look cool and you're like really paying attention to what's behind you.
Right.
So it's like
Okay. You can hear it walking behind you.
Oh, is it following? Or is it turning around and going back?
It's the giant clown in the sewer.
it's probably making sure we
Yeah.
actually
You want a
leave.
balloon? They float.
Yeah.
They all float down.
You're closest. You can make a perception roll to see if it's walking away or if it's following. Perception plus alertness.
I probably can't. I don't know if I've ever. I don't have perception on my thing.
Perception is a stat.
Oh, it's up there. Oh, yeah. I
mental,
don't
yeah.
have a lot of that. Perception plus alertness.
Alertness.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I know everything about everything. Successes in all of them.
Oh, okay. It's following you, but it's not like rushing up on you. It's
It's just
following
making
at
sure
a
I'm
slow
leaving.
pace. Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to stay super calm.
Nothing to see. Everything's
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Head out.
Are you going to ever glance back?
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing there.
No, but I hear it.
You
Okay.
can definitely hear it.
Okay. Oof. Got it. Well, we do that too. It's like obfuscate. and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. I remember Carmen had that.
Yeah. So, okay.
Okay.
Nifty.
Okay, out of character, just so Esmeralda won't know, but just so I know as a player, how powerful are fairies?
They're bad. They're
Okay.
so bad. All right, one more helpful player for Jessie Esmeralda. I was supposed to be unload a clip into Asa and knock her out. That was a few minutes ago. Sorry.
Well, it's
I missed
okay.
that.
It's all right.
And then drink. You'll float too from Vampire 54. So
To be
awesome.
fair, lovely
cheers.
person who sent me dice, I don't know if a clip would have stopped her.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Oh, don't shoot him. You only make him mad.
Okay. You get up to the surface, and it's probably only been 15 or 20 minutes max.
Yeah.
And your car is there where you left it.
Okay.
Okay, so we learned nothing from that and almost died.
Well, we did learn quite a lot, and some of us almost died. I'm gonna look at her body.
Maybe I already forgot what we learned. I don't know. It was entertaining though, so thanks for that.
Well, we learned that many of them are coming in and out through the tunnels.
Right. Not
is
that they're coming
important.
above ground though.
True, but I don't know what else they'd use the tunnels for.
All right.
Other than to access the surface.
Now that I am out, I'm gonna call Calvin finally.
5 bars. Okay.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hi. I've been waiting for this call.
Yeah, not what you're thinking. Calm down. So, here's the thing. Have you seen anything in the tunnels? Maybe fairies coming above ground. I don't know, something like that, possibly.
I haven't seen anything. I've heard some stuff.
What have you heard?
Noise. People like walking, but I look around and there's no one there. I figure it's one of us
Maybe.
playing games. We stalk each other. It's
Oh, that's charming.
well, we're good at it. He would be waggling his eyebrows right now if he could see it.
You can hear it through the phone.
I assure you,
He's
Calvin,
just
that
scraping something against the side of the phone. He's got a big old one.
I assure you, Calvin, if you use
Yeah.
that to try to stalk me, it will not end well for you. So please don't let that be a hint to
Can you grab me
anything.
one of the orange pellegrinos?
You got it, boss.
Orange pellegrinos?
So,
Thank you.
would you possibly be able to be incognito for me for something?
Incognito. Like how incognito?
Well,
Like-
you guys can disappear, right?
Yep.
Could you
Totally forgot about my armor.
could you let us know? Possibly keep an eye out
You
and
didn't take any
see
damage,
if
though.
any little gnome creatures appear above the ground near your tunnels.
Very close.
Sure. We can do that.
Cool. And I mean, like, keep an eye out, like maybe attempt to do it. Attempt to catch them, possibly.
You want us to try to catch them?
No, not catch physically with your eyeballs.
Oh, just sort of surveil them.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
But stay out of sight.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Nobody really wants to look at you anyways, so just... Awesome. Well, report if you see anything, because I'm sure our fearless leader would want to know about it.
You got it.
Awesome. See you later.
Have they seen anything of the fatties?
No, he said he has heard things, but not seen.
Yes, they can move unseen. When
Yes.
we left, the whoever that was speaking to us followed us all the way out, but I could not see them. But they were very clearly there. I heard them. So it is very possible that they are coming and going right under the noses of the Nosferatu.
Yes, possibly. If they know that no one's watching, though, maybe they won't be as... If they think no one is watching, perhaps they won't be as careful.
Yes. Huh?
They
They may have some magical way of detecting us. I do not know.
True. I literally know nothing other than they look funny. And that I'm not allowed to laugh at them.
Some of them are very beautiful. So I've heard. I've never seen them in person, but I've seen pictures and images of them, and they are legendary for their beauty.
Nice.
Well, we best get her home, and we should probably make sure she feeds next time.
Oh, right.
The thing is, I actually have a decent amount of blood.
All you said was that you're hungry, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
They
going off what you
smell
said.
awful good.
Well, when you smell something like that, you're hungry.
Right, but earlier she'd said that she hadn't eaten, like when she was arguing with Albert outside the cave.
That's true, actually.
All I know is like what
No,
she said.
that is very true.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's
So good
toss
note.
her in the trunk.
Oh, hold on. You're not up. Go ahead.
All right. A note. I was just looking it up. Armor does in fact soak. It adds to your soak roll, so it does soak lethal, aggravated, and bashing,
Okay. All right.
which I didn't realize until now.
You just get to add dice. You soaked all your damage.
I
anyway.
did, but there was a point where I had to roll 2 successes with a
Right.
soak.
Well, you'd have to roll. You still have to roll it.
You do.
It just adds to the soak. Right. Okay. You guys are driving back, and you go over the mountaintops, or through the mountains, and come down kind of into the plain, and you're kind of over by where the brewery is and where Sin Silly is, and rushing across the kind of silhouetted by like dappled by the moonlight, running across is a very large figure that looks about 8 or 9, 10 feet tall, and stands in the middle of the road and stops and looks at you and then goes, and we'll end it right there.
Oh my god. Somebody unstake Asa.
Well, actually, I'm gone next game.
No, so you stay staked.
Yeah. Actually, that's actually works out pretty well.
Right.
Oops, I didn't
You're
even think
staked.
of that. Yeah, you're staked. There we go.
So this next weekend is Strategicon.
Yes, so we
The
will not
weekend
play.
after will be Vampire,
Yes.
and then the weekend after that we're going to start Dead Rain.
Yay!
So
Very exciting, and we'll have a bunch more information about that. Thank you guys for watching and listening. If you want to check out more Happy Jacks shows, check out our schedule at happyjacks.org/schedule.
or schedule if you're from the UK.
If you're from the UK, it's spelled the same, right? They don't have
Yes.
any extra weird E's or U's? Okay.
Nope.
I'm just kidding. And check out our forums. You can talk about this game and all other games at happyjacks.org/forum. And yeah, we'll show you our calendar in just a second if you're watching. Next week we will be streaming live from Strategicon
8 p.m. Pacific time.
on Saturday.
Saturday.
It's kind of the only time we stream on Saturdays is
my God.
live from the convention. It's always a little bit of a cluster.
And
it's
forgive
awesome
us
and
because
fun.
who knows how well the Wi-Fi will behave.
As
Yeah.
we say in the old country, it's a cluster stuff.
Yeah, but it's always super fun, and you never know what random person's gonna wander in and talk for a while, and it'll be amazing. So and we'll be drunk, so it'll be good. So check you guys out later, and thanks for watching.
Yay.
Bye.
The Mote of Sin, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play. In Vampire the Masquerade, 20th Anniversary Edition.
The preceding program has been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.